Heard you call my name. 7 things while I'm passing.
You need to ship more comics, and we can watch your baby.
The mistake I've made, it can't be turned around.
Here, take this Dixon man with you. Hi.
I took the easy way out. I took the easy way out. I took the easy way out. I went one for one before casting out the mistake I've made. You can't be turned around.
Hey, do you still have any of the newest issue of Isom left?
You're in luck. Last one just came in this morning.
No way. A golden Mac ticket! And it's even spelled wrong! Are you sure we can go in? This sign says private property.
The ticket said to just, pull up?
The boss will see you now.
Welcome to my empire. What's left of it? Name's Ripple Wonka.
It's empty.
Empty? Nah. Each beam carries a story, each crate a secret.
Hey there, Miss Print. How are those new comics coming along?
Hot and ready.
Aha! Perfect. Nothing spelled right at all. Magnificent mischief in print.
Can we get a comic while we're here?
Yeah, $5.
What?
Did you think this was a kid's charity for comic books? Ha! This way, young dreamers. The floor's all yours.
Here's the new issue of, whoops, almost NDA'd myself.
She's always putting her foot in her mouth. Or someone's foot.
Wow! Is that Chuck Dixon?
Sure is. Can't nobody write like that big girl.
What's he doing?
Coming up with the next great Ripper book.
Wow!
Hold an ocean of caramel so rich it hums when you open the lid, and then, oh, Riley Clipperworth, get out of here, be gone!
Buddy Battalion!
Lively adventurers, wonders await behind every door.
Pronouns! Pronouns!
Come along now. Shut up!
Can we see some comics being made?
Ha ha! Oh no, that's all done in Brazil. Come out, Laska Saska sisters! Do your thing, my bitches!
Jimmy, hey, you must sign this NDA. Jimmy, hey.
Goddamn! Those are some fine-ass bitches. We will win. We will win. We will win. We will win.
Wow! I can't believe comic books used to be on these shelves.
It was a multi-million-dollar business indeed, my friend.
Strange, sleeping in your bed. can suck each other just because they're gay. They can suck a dick, they can lick a sack. Everybody shout, heavy metal's bad. Yeah, to all but metal. Yeah, to all but metal. Yeah, to all but metal. Yeah, the Papa Roach, Blink 182. All this fucking pussy sound like Doggy 2. Wearing baggy pants, backing up the hair. They're not worth the crust on my underwear.
Hello, everyone. How are you? It's me, Ethan Van Sciver, your friend, your Uncle Ethan, back to do Trashcast with you guys on a beautiful Tuesday evening. I hope you guys are doing good. I missed you. I did miss you guys. I've been sort of behind my desk doing a lot of drawing lately. I think you guys have seen some of that stuff. Some of you enjoy it. Others of you are miserably bored and have requested Trashcast 1,000 times. Where, Ethan? Where is Trashcast? Where is it? Well, I'm very busy. I'm drawing my comic books that don't exist, guys. I'm drawing them. I'm trying to keep up with the incredible demand for my work. I think you guys know all about this. Back from getting milk for a little while, says Billy Bond, regular Jen. Hello. Hello to you. Hello, Michael Fetter. Ghost Goose says, you've only been drawing. I'm worried about you, E. Don't be worried, guys. Don't be worried about that. I'm okay. I'm enjoying the drawing. Goody Two Shoe says, God, he's old. Ain't he old? I'm an old man. I actually thought a little bit today about, what do you think, rinsing a little bit of blonde into this beard? What do you guys think about, rinsing a little bit of dye into this beard? Of Stark says, you're looking, what is there Anna's ass in your avatar for? You're looking deathly EVS? That's not good. I feel okay. I was a little bit sick this weekend. Get Ethan several more power drinks. We need him energized. Folks, it's good to be back. We're gonna go through all of the stuff that I guess we missed, and there's been quite a bit. But first, I'm gonna address you guys here. Here's Diamond G, who says iconic 24/7 salute, and then there's like a UM. What does UM stand for? I guess that's it. I guess it's just Johnny David Music is a new member. Thank you so much for joining the channel. I appreciate you. I like when people kind of watch the show a little bit, kick the tires, and then decide, yeah, this is a vehicle I want to get into. Let me join the channel and contribute $5 a month so that I can watch Eric July's fire detector chirp every now and then. They're called ceiling crickets. J-Mama Fantasy Mail says 100 books. It's mid-February. Bro, better get started. We're going to talk about all this, but I mean, this is like a big factor of conversation with regards to Rippaverse and where it's going. Eric July has promised that he's going to do 100, not promised. I think he didn't promise it. Hey, we should actually take his words literally. I think he said he wants to. He's planning on it. He would like to publish 100 books this year. And so far he has solicited. And by the way, there are a lot of people who are confused about the word solicited. They think that's like a new hibbity-jibbity word that like Eric made up, but it's common like phraseology. It is common in the comic book industry lexicon. You call them solicitations. It's the catalog that you get where you choose which comic books you're going to order for your shop. So Eric is now trying to move closer to mainstream comic books, I guess, by using the word solicitations. Pastor Flash says, quarter pounder. You guys are so excited. I'm so glad. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad you guys have enthusiasm for this. You guys have a ton of subjects that you would like to cover tonight, including the quartering. Let me turn this off. What is this? Okay. Yeah, the StreamYards has a bunch of new shit on it that I didn't know about. The quartering, revealing, something kind of embarrassing, and then somebody reminding us all of his search history. Now, you guys, I guess you don't remember this. I remember this like it was yesterday. I can't believe that you guys do not recall this situation. I guess it was like 2 years ago, this situation where, it happens sometimes where you're, talking about something and you're sharing your screen, and then you accidentally show your search history. And your search history is could be embarrassing. Like if you are a Coomer and a Gooner, And I don't think anybody looks at Jeremy quartering Hambley and suspects that he's anything other than a Coomer and a Gooner. I'm positive that he beats off a lot, man. I'm positive. And I know for a fact, and I don't feel like, worried to express this hot take, this opinion, that perhaps the quartering Coombs and Goons to online pornography, I think he does do that. You can argue with me about that if you want to. I mean, feel free to be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he does kind of Coom and Goon online. Let me see if I do this. Does that work? It does work. I gotta say something, man. Veto is useful for most things. Veto is not useful, but Veto teaching me how to fill the screen with an item, even though it's a little bit distracting, it's a little bit of an extra step. That was useful for Veto. Quartering's live porn mishap backfires with revealing community note. Oh, and just when I go click on it, it goes away. Jeremy, known as the Quartering, posted about accidentally showing hardcore porn to his audience. I did see this. Like, apparently he was, scanning the internet or something like this, maybe scanning Twitter. Ranting on, while browsing a news thread on X, ranting about the site's content and tagging Elon Musk. A quick community note revealed his recent searches included explicit terms. This is fascinating here. For you made the sand. Wait a second. Can I get the Quartering's actual comment here? Top items. Top items is this. My message to Elon Musk. It's time to ban porn on X. I don't disagree with that at all. Here it is. Okay, you got, whoa, buddy. This is a Kino Casino thing. Quartering says, during the stream today, I was just minding my own business, scrolling through a trending news thread, and my entire audience was greeted. How do you do with a little hardcore pornography? Lol, he says, laughing aloud. Oops, sorry, guys. There should be a comma. There should be a comma here and a comma here. Oops, sorry, guys. Just means that there are probably some sad males that got shown in this pornography. He says, I guess it's not safe to scroll X live. And then he says in all caps, I really fucking hate the degenerate porn on this site, Elon Musk. And this is most definitely a lie. I think he does not actually hate the porn on this site because I think he utilizes the pornography on this site quite a bit. In fact, we know he does. He got a community checked here with a community note. OP has previously shown their recently searched bar on their browser live on stream, revealing they have searched Reddit forced cream pie before. That's a unique porno search right there. Like, I usually, when I'm searching for pornography, I usually search for not the Flintstones, XXX, or I search for red hot mamas, MILFs, something like that. I'm just kidding. I don't look for porn. I'm not a Coomer or a Gooner. But if I did, that's what I would do. I would not search for forced. You guys know what a cream pie is? Do you understand what a cream pie is? It's not the kind of pie that it's not an apple pie. It's not exactly, it's not bye American pie. It's not anything like that. It's nothing that you would serve. Let me just say this. If your mother, family came over for Christmas dinner, you would not, or for Thanksgiving, you would not serve them cream pies after dinner. I don't think you would. I'm not sure. I don't know what your family is like. But I'd like to think that the people who have families in this audience would not be serving cream pies, especially not forced cream pies, to their mothers or sisters, anybody. Don't do it to anybody. It's not nice. That's not what kind of pie it is. It's something else, okay? And to say forced is, I mean, that's even worse. Like, that makes it even worse. That makes it worse. Cream pie is gross enough, if you know what it actually is. forced. Do you know? You guys know? Hold on a second. Doug 209 says, Ethan, explain this now. You need me to explain this to you? You kids, didn't your parents explain this to you guys? Didn't they teach you this in health class? I mean, they're teaching kindergartners about anal sex now in public schools. They didn't teach you adults, you young adults. You don't know what a cream pie is, and then you can't imagine what a forced cream pie is. We got some people here. I'm going to Google this. So Sean, do not Google it. Whatever you do, Sean, do not Google it. Okay, because if you do, your search results are going to end up looking a lot like Jeremy the Quartering Hambley's, and your Twitter and X experience is going to be far less safe for work. That's NSFW, not safe for work. And listen, I work at home. And it still wouldn't be safe for work in my home. Like, it wouldn't be safe for my work if you did that. So don't make it, don't do that. Don't search for these things. Obi-Wan says, please explain. Yes, explain. Jetto Jagger says, I had cheesecake an hour ago. No. Cream pie is way different. A cream pie is way different. And it's not the kind of cream pie that the Three Stooges used to put in each other's faces, too. By the way, like when, Mo would hit Curly with a cream pie, Curly didn't want that. It's not as though Curly wanted a cream pie in his face, but that's not, even though technically that's what a forced cream pie, that's not what this is. And that's not, don't let the Quartering lie to you. That's not what he was searching for. He wasn't looking for like this in Curly Howard's face. Okay? He was looking for something far more disgusting and far less safe for work than that. I've had a couple of cream buns. Have you had that? I don't know what to make of that. When you say cream buns, I don't know what, I'm not sure what to make of any of that. So hold on, Ethan, you are misunderstanding what a forced cream pie is, says Raj Mataro. I don't think I am, young man. Wait, am I? I mean, what is it? No, I know what it is, guys. A bubble, the fleshy kind. Is it like a moon pie? Those are good. No, if it was, like, I don't think anybody would care. But, anyway, he was, because that wouldn't be as bad. Moon pies are chocolate covered. They're like a graham cracker cookie with marshmallow, okay, on top. And then the whole thing is dipped in chocolate. They're soft. They're called pinwheels too. Moon pie is anal. So no, what the hell? Anal? No. Burr burgers. I like banana cream pies, says Keith in Comics 6102. Yeah, I do too. But you know what? Like, nobody has to force you to eat a banana cream pie. I'll tell you that. They're good. Ethan forces all kinds of pies down his gullet, says Hamilton Burger. Yeah, but you guys still are not understanding what this is, and that's fine. I want to preserve your innocence. I don't want you to become a Coomer Gooner, a Coomer Gooner beardy goon man. Wait, a goony beard man. A Coomer Gooner beardy goon man. Goony beard man. That's what they're called. I'm sorry, I can't get that right. Coomer Gooner Goony beard man. Like Jeremy Hambley. You don't have to be like that. Don't look up degenerate pornography. Let them Google it, says Ruth Saunders. No, Ruth, no. Pastrami curtains, says Alpha Ken. You guys are just talking about food now. All right, you lost it. Let it go, says Well Read Comics. Thank you very much. Ethan really knows how to milk this stuff, says Obi-Waner. Hold on a second. I'm confused. Stream a cream pie, please. No. Ave Hein. Absolutely not. See, this is the problem. Like, the Quartering is bringing all of this stuff into your naive minds. And when I say naive, I don't mean that like in a bad way. I think it's a good thing. I think it means, I think innocence is a thing to be preserved. And all of you, most of you are very innocent. There's no reason for you to be thinking about cream pies forced or otherwise. So anyway, as Jeremy is pretending to be, as Jeremy the Quartering is pretending to be offended by the fact that, there's pornography on his X Live, like when he's, or wait, when his X, not X Live, when he's live scrolling his X page, his Twitter, pretending to be offended by that. I know he loves porno. I don't think I have any porno on my X. How do you get that? How do you get a porno? I don't have any. I don't have, like, if you scroll through my X, you might see like mint salad in some state of undress, but that's just because I follow mint salad, but I don't follow her that closely. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, if you go to home and then if you were to scroll infinitely, hold on, let me clarify this so I don't get into some kind of Richard Embry scenario, okay? If you were to look at my home feed and then scroll like infinitely, like a million, like, oh my God, look at all, like, oh, there's so much stuff here that's completely irrelevant, you might actually stumble. That's not a lie. You might actually stumble across a photo of like mint salad in some form of undress, but it's not because I was looking for it. It's because she posts that on her Twitter, and Mint makes great sandwiches, says Rhetorical Giblets, does she? Stop, says Mr. Goon. Listen, sometimes you talk your way into a corner and you have to talk your way out of it. And I'm good at that. I'm good at talking my way out of these rhetorical corners that I get a mint cream pie. No. Ryan W. 1998 says, Ethan, I'm still confused. Can you draw it to explain it better? Well, yes, I could. But I will not, because we're doing Trashcast right now. Tomorrow I will, okay? Tomorrow I will. All right, listen, for those of you who don't know, tomorrow on tomorrow's draw stream, I will draw, I'll draw a depiction of a forced cream pie so that you guys will understand. And you won't have any more questions, and that's okay. But anyway, Quartering's mad about it. And previously, 2 years ago, when he opened the search bar on his live stream, it revealed that he has searched Reddit forced cream pie, very specific before. With an explicit search that specific, it's easy to assume they search porn frequently and get recommended porn in their feed. Do you find this helpful? Rate it. I would click yes. I do find this helpful. Smash JT is celebrating it. Now that they're talking about porno, I'm afraid to scroll down on my X feed. What if some porno pops up? Kino Blade Chronicles, Kino Copter says, can't wait for the 6 hour The Quartering is a Gooner segment on Kino Casino tomorrow. I don't know why he does it. Oh, he deleted it. So he did delete this. So he was ashamed of it. Oh, Jeremy, you disgusting degenerate. Stop blaming Elon for your dirty secrets. Yeah, there's a lot of this going on. This is your right-wing political commentary. See, this is the problem. Like, Jeremy's out there representing the right. He's out there saying that TPUSA. What is TPUSA, by the way? Ethan, you never live scroll X. Do you mean like I never do? I never have? Or do you mean I never should? Like, what do you mean? Gendo 3S2K says everyone's a gooner. Who cares? No, not everyone, just the Quartering. All right, hold on a second. So anyway, Quarter Pounder has a questionable search history. That's the news with that. And if you want to go check, and feel free, everybody is roasting the Quartering for it right now, for that. You see the bots trying to get John's channel struck? No, I didn't see that. Here's Pilgrim Media. I'm concerned about you, EVS. Thank you. I appreciate that. Vasilis Lola says, hail, looking good, bruh. Hail, chat. See, Vasilis says I look good. Urashima Taru says solicitation equals prostitution. That is true, too. But only, like, it's because prostitutes are soliciting for clients to have sex. But that's not, solicitation doesn't necessarily mean prostitution. It means it in police lingo. Quartering makes tributes for Melanie Max, says Urashima Taru. I don't know if that's true. Ghost Goose says, I'm a gooner. I'm a coomer. I'm a gooner. I'm a cooner. I'm a midnight stroker. Quarter pounder is just a rich and successful Tom Connors, basically, says Mr. Mont 804. I think we can agree with that. Yurashi Mataru says forced CPI is when the woman forces the dude. Oh, it is? Oh, that's rape too, though, isn't it? I mean, that's rape culture in a way. When you're forcing, that's rape culture. When a woman is forcing a man to do something sexual against his will. Let me think about that for a while. Hold on, I'm still thinking. Yeah. A little of the pot coating the kettle white, I see. So just Batman 10. Who, me? Here's Diamond G. It's a grape nut pie. Who doesn't love fresh cream pie? Oatmeal is the best. Oatmeal cream pies, pecan? You mean from Little Debbie's? Little Debbie's oatmeal cream pies? I guess it could be that. All right, we got a nice thing today. I really like this on Twitter. Twitter isn't just for pornography. I mean, it is mostly for pornography, but it has other uses too. I was really happy to see Clifton Duncan tweet this out today. To nobody in particular, but I mean, probably like everybody, at once. Man, I like Clifton Duncan. I think I've been on his show before. He seemed a little bit like a liberal to me. And maybe he is, but like he'll talk to conservatives. I actually don't know what his politics are, but he invited me to be on his show to talk about the culture and culture war a long time ago. I really enjoyed it. So he wrote this. I'll read it to you. You bitch about Hollywood because you lack the will, the skill, and the drive to compete with it. You treat art and entertainment as an afterthought. Now you're aghast that the culture has been monopolized by hacks who hate you, and all you do is complain. That's amazing. Carson Dimension says Duncan is on the right. You're damn right he is, but he's a liberal too. That's Nick's friend. Oh, I shouldn't have talked like that. That hurt my throat. Oh. Well, Red says he invited you to talk about cream pies. You spoiled it. Chris Benoit says forced cream pie sounds horrid, but a forced nap time is more my type of thing. The family wasn't too big a fan of it at first. You son of a bitch, you murdered your wife and your child. And then you took the coward's way out. After you murdered your wife and child, you took the coward's way out by killing yourself. I can't stand when you super chat me. Thanks for $5, though. Canadian. Oh, surprise, surprise, Canadian. The coward's way out. Surprise, surprise, for Canadian. All right, hold on. I'm sorry to the rest of Canada. I apologize. And all you do is complain. Oh, I can't use that voice anymore. Imagine I'm using that voice. Their culture warriors produce movies and music and literature and drama that will last forever, even if it sucks. By the way, I'm the one producing this. I got people out there saying, Ethan, you're not doing art. You're producing nothing but drama. You're drama farming. But you know what? Ask Clifton Duncan. He says that my drama will last forever, even if it sucks. So that's cool. We've got 247 episodes of Trashcast. That is drama that will last forever, friends. Unless I have to take it down, and because the puppet guy is threatening to strike down my channel, copyright, false DMCA. Then it won't last forever. But I mean, then what we can do is we can just sort of edit out the puppet segments one by one and make it so we can't do that. So then, yeah, my drama will last forever. Lil Hecklu says it's art. Thank you. It is the art. The art of bullshit. Donut Gambler says Ethan is a drama farmer. Yes, I am. And the harvest is mighty this year. Brett Ratner's Melania will last forever. Yeah, Brett Ratner, by the way. Real good. Did you watch Melania? Did you watch that movie? Is it good? Do I need to go see it? Isn't Brett Ratner like not a? Isn't he like not a good person? I think I heard he wasn't a good person. Okay, hold on. Your culture warriors are posters and podcasters whose product is as disposable as yesterday's news. That is true. Go back in time and try to watch some of Nerdrotics videos from last year. Why do it? You won't need to do it because none of it means anything anymore. Now you go back in time and watch one of my videos. Go back in time. Let me just show you how my videos are not like yesterday's news. You could go back in time and watch one of my videos about Star Wars, and it's still as wonderful as the day that it was first published. I think. Let me see. Let me just choose one at random here and see if it's as wonderful as the day that it was first published. Let me see. No, I'm just picking one at random. Hold on a second. I'm just picking one. By the way, Frog Tony is live right now. Frog Tony is live. I'm just picking one at random. Women of Marvel representation. All right, let me watch this one.
It's Comic Artist Pro Secrets. And before we start this video, I just want to thank you guys because look at this. Magnificent. You guys are watching the videos that I'm putting out. And boy, do I appreciate you. Thank you so much.
That was a long time ago. Now you're not watching anything.
Subscribing to this channel and really helping this channel to grow again.
That was like 4 years ago. You guys don't watch anything I do anymore.
Summer's over and Christmas is coming. Isn't that great? The holiday season is on its way. And because the holiday season is on its way, Santa Claus is preparing so many toys to put into the stockings and under the Christmas trees of so many good little boys and girls all around the world. That is, if you're Christian. If you're Christian, I don't think for some reason Santa ignores other denominations sometimes.
Ignores the Jew.
But if you are somebody who celebrates Christmas, maybe you'll get a Cyberfrog toy this year. This is what we were able to.
It is disgusting. It is disgusting, by the way, that Santa ignores the Jews. Why? Just because they killed Jesus? We all killed Jesus. You understand that we all killed Jesus, not just the Jews? I know a lot of people say the Jews killed. No, we all did. Our sin. It was our sin that held Christ to the cross. You understand? I mean, at least most of you guys. It was Mike S. Miller's ridiculous, shitty behavior. You know what? I think probably Christ went, ouch, at some point. Hey, did you hear him? Did he just say, ouch? Yeah, he did. Why? Because he was paying for Mike S. Miller's sins. So don't just say, yeah, the entire world. It was the entire world. So don't just say it was the Jews who did it. I mean, sure it was. But it was also you and me. Who killed the Kennedys? It was Lee Harvey Oswald killed one of them. And then this Sirhan guy killed the other one. But, the Jews, and then you and me and all of us killed Jesus because we sinned and we continue to sin. And that's what, right? That's why he was on the cross. So you guys stop blaming the Jews forever. Well, I mean, just not the Jesus thing. Other stuff, yeah. Yash Matara says Santa ignores the Jews because their Santa is no, he's not a lamp. He's not a lamp. He's a lamp. He's just a lampshade. That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Make because of you guys. Thank you so much. Look at the Vespis here. Here is a wonderful 90s
sold out
guns and a severed Vespis head. Here is the.
Look at this, by the way. Look at these Cyberfrog action figures. Amazing. They're so nice. What a great
regular modern Cyberfrog.
This is just
from
as
the
good
current
as the day
series,
that it was
Blood
made.
Money, Wreck Planet, and the upcoming Red Extermination. And this is what All Caps Comics and the Cyberfrog universe thinks of as a woman. This is a female. This is Heather Swain, Cyberfrog's
not a
best
man.
friend. And this has always been my idea of what a woman looks like. But that's because we're All Caps Comics. We're not Marvel Comics.
No.
But Marvel Comics has their own idea about what women could or should be, and the lactating half men that used to work there have allowed them to have their own podcast called Marvel Women of Marvel, which I would rename Marvel Fishwives of Marxism, Down here, you've got all these worker girls,
Working
collectivists
girls.
here.
I call them whores.
Who are redetermining what it means to be a female, as you can see. And they're rethinking.
You can't even tell me that this isn't like one of the best quality videos in the world. Cars and Dimension says, so when Mary was getting by the Holy Spirit, oh my, I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this. That is vile. That is vulgar, sacrilege. It's blasphemous.
All of the superheroines that your daughters might play with, might grow up with. After all, what is a female superhero? And again, I guess far be it from me as a penis-having, non-child-bearing person of pronouns.
Fucking pronouns!
He, him. I guess it's none of my business. But all I can say is, if your little girl is expecting
referring
a
to
superheroine
the menorah. You spell
from Marvel
menorah
Comics
wrong.
for Christmas.
You don't know how to spell menorah? Why wouldn't you look it up? Not minora. Minora. That's like you put the word minor in there. Interesting. Not human lamps. No, you were not. Don't lie. I'm not stupid. It's menorah. It's spelled like this. I know there's a lot of silliness going on here. It's spelled like this. Menorah. All right. Hold on a second. Let me get back to this.
Christmas, she might be Santa Claus. Santa Claus might cruelly
this is
be
good.
bringing
This is good.
her.
My content is still good.
It's been a while since I've done a toy review, but it's time. Let's face it, it's time. This is Spider-Man Across the Universe. I kid you not. Cyborg Spider-Woman.
This is Spider-Woman.
No, it's not a misprint here. Spider-Woman. And here is Marvel Legends. Obviously, this is a legendary character here. What a beautiful female. Very much in line with the women of Marvel that we were just taking a look at. Prettier, I'd say. Even prettier. This is what they aspire to be. And this is what they
Menorah
feel
looks
like,
like a black
when you're
person.
sharing a workplace with them. This is what their presence is
does.
like. All right, let's open this thing up
Where's
and
the
take
food?
a look.
There's Apex Comics.
What's inside? Thanks, Santa. And I want you to meet.
You would?
Have
would
you met Miss Jones? Lovely, a beautiful Petra Parker. This is what Marvel Comics, which has become a bizarre lifestyle brand, is trying to raise your little girl to be. Excess cardboard off of this lovely lass. And as you can see, the voluptuous breasts. See the voluptuous breasts in here? Padded down by chains. These are the spikes of menstrual aggression. And look at the size of these hands.
Wow.
Hold on, let me see if I can get Cyborg Spider-Woman into a birthing position here. So here we go. This would be the birthing position where Cyborg Spider-Woman would give birth to, I don't know, I'm not sure what. Let's check out that ass and see if we can get her to twerk a little.
You get my nails done, eyelashes in a wig. Say she got that macaroni, but it's more like grits. Bitch, please, I'm fed up. Get the
just going to be overjoyed with this new example of feminine pulchritude. The hills are alive with the sound of beauteous music. You know what I love about comic book females and actually just drawing comics is to be able to depict an exaggeration of the human form. And God made women. It's like when you think about God's greatest gift to the world, it's not the sunset. It's none of these other things. I mean, they're crap compared to the curves
because
of the woman,
you guys don't like it. You don't watch
woman.
these.
And I can't believe it, but Marvel Legends, Hasbro was able to capture them here. Really like the boots here. These are, of course, the boots of liberation and all of that.
Does it have nuts?
What can I say? Fully articulated wonderfully posable.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And so I guess that's what we have here. We have two different attitudes about women. We've got the lovely conservative Heather Swain here. And this is, I guess, like, I don't know, somebody who isn't an anti-human monster, progressive monsters attitude about what women should look like. Okay, beautiful. Good for you, Heather. You lay there. And then, of course, this is the progressive utopian version of feminism. This is just an extension of what happened after the 19th Amendment. I mean, it was a straight line from that to this. And these are the choices that I present before you. Santa Claus is coming to town, everyone. You can back Cyberfrog action figures. Still, we've got them. We got them in stock. And you can get Heather Swain. You can get Cyberfrog. You can get a Vespis over on our Electric Blue Cyberfrog variant action figure campaign, linked below. Or you can get this. I mean, you know, you can get Spider.
Which do you want?
Woman.
Which can I send you?
If you want to. I don't know. What the hell? Follow All Caps Comics on Twitter or X or whatever at Cyberfrog HD. And be sure to...
And by the way, Cyberfrog HD, because I think at the time that I recorded that, I had been banned. I was banned from the Twitter. It's shocking. Spider-Woman, where? Did that eat Spider-Woman? No, that was Spider-Woman. What are you talking about? Don't you understand what the women can look like anything that they want to? Women can look like anything, any disgusting thing. Hold on a second. I ain't Jewish. I trusted spell checks, says Urashima Ataru. All right, well, that's excusable. Have you considered using Letterbox to review movies, says a Revis 001. What is Letterbox? What is that? I don't know what it is. I haven't considered it because I don't know what it is. But like, if I did know what it was, I could probably do that. I could probably like look it up and figure things out. By the way, John Malin's Black Riding Hood 2, Black Knight, White Devils is live. Drama is full art, or as I like to call it, fart. So Urashima Ataru. Jared Barnes says Ephesians 4:29 and Ephesians 5:4. Yeah, well, yeah, don't tell me Cecil's height and weight. What am I supposed to? Hold on a second. Let me let's move on. This is enough of this. This is enough. We're supposed to be doing Trashcast. We're supposed to do some Eric July videos. So you guys okay with that? Read them, says Bearwolf. I'm not gonna read any scriptures here. Austin 3:16 says 2 white. I'm not reading scriptures here, guys. I'm not doing that. All right, we're gonna move on because we've got some bad things to look at, like this. All right, Eric July has made so many videos, guys. He's made so many videos. Oh God.
Yo, I need you to trust me on something. Okay? As a guy that was back in the gap, very deep in the trenches of the.
Oh, I hate when he's having fun. Oh God. Oh, it's awful. That is incredibly unsettling. No wonder kids ain't right these days. These are the toys they get. How terrible, says Jolly Carver. Yes, it is. And they also got that Spider-Woman toy too. But the Cyberfrog ones are pretty. Hold on a second. Oh God, guys, look, he's having fun. Oh, he's smiling and smirking. Oh, it's terrible. Why was he talking like Bush? Says Bootlegger Entertainment. He was in deep. Trey Beeman says, man, this guy is an a-hole. I know, I am, but I got to get, we'll give Eric a chance to speak in a minute here. How could one guy produce so much trash, says Improby? Well, he doesn't crowdfund first to find out how many books he needs to print. That's why. Apex Comics goes, Cyberfrog toys are the best. They are the best. Thank you for saying so. I appreciate you more than you could ever know. Now, before we get into Eric July and his mess, his whole mess, what I would like to do is I would like to sell you these two toys. Hold on a second here. Right here. We'll do a sale today. You're going to get Cyberfrog toys today for the low, low price of $15. Can I do this? Am I like revise your listing with restrictions because I just sent out like an offer? I wonder if I'm allowed to do this. Let me find out. I can do it. I can do it. Okay, here we go. $30. Today, you guys can get these two Cyberfrog toys for the low, low price of $30. That's $15 each, my friends. Let me get the link there and put it in the chat for you guys, and then view the listing so that you can look at that. That's $15. Now, you saw me review the toys. You just saw me review them, and you have a choice right now to make. This is your choice. Your choice right now is to decide, do you want your kids to play with big, fat, bald, lesbian Spider-Woman monstrosity? Or would you rather let your kids... Would you rather fight the culture war by letting your kids play with Cyberfrog and Heather action figures? $30 right here. This is the $30 set. Now, usually they're $40 as a set. It's a nice special deal. But tonight for you guys, I'm pinning this message. Cyberfrog and Heather, get them while you can. I will take down this special deal, and I'll replace it with something that's completely unreasonable. And I'll do that tomorrow. Where's Shane, says RB Entertainment. Shane is around, man. I talked to Shane earlier today. Shane needed to consult with me. Shane needed to consult with me today. He needed some advice on beard dye. He was going to grow a beard and then dye it. So he said, can I talk to you? I said, yes, of course. All right, let's get back to Eric July. Go over there and pick up a toy. Be a mensch, not a goyim. Wait. All right, hold on. Back to Eric. Looking at my hands, his face.
Olden days of the meme wars. No, seriously.
Oh, seriously. Okay, let's get serious. Hold on. Let me hear that again. I missed the joking part. Let's get serious.
That was back in the gap, very deep in the trenches of the olden days of the meme wars. No, seriously.
Wow. For a minute there, we had a jovial, happy Eric July. Oh, he was looking for weight gaining advice. My beautiful Dark Twisted Factory. Is that right? You think so? Let me see. No, Yanzi does not approve of beards. Okay.
You let your tiger out. So the territory. Many guess it. You let your tiger out.
Wow! Woo! Let's go! All of us. Let's.
Shane, you have no idea what you're in for. Now, I appreciate your being here, but you don't understand. Okay, there are like 8 Eric July videos, short videos that we have to watch.
All right.
Because I haven't done Trashcast in like a week, man. I have people like, oh, trash is piling up like a New York City garbage strike.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, why is it my responsibility? Tell the Teamsters. Why get me involved? You know what I mean? We've already got our unions out there. We got Frog Tony working. We got Dr. Till. we got all these guys. Yeah. They're doing their we even had a Vito. We had a biggest problem in the universe. They handled some Eric July garbage, I think Thursday or Friday. Why me? You need me. You need the big dog. You need the big dog to come in here and talk about this bullshit. What do you think, Shane?
Yeah, they're all like, "Where's Big Dog EVS?" Row, 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 row. That's what they do. Like, row, 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 row.
We need to bully Eric when he's like on his hands and knees and just fucking about to fall over. Now's the time. Shane, now's the time to kick him when he's down, right?
Well, I mean, and they're gonna argue he's doing 100 books. He's saying he raised $200,000, whatever. But guys, where'd that counter go?
Yeah, where did it go?
Where'd the counter go?
Okay, hold on a second here. You're referring to, first of all, I haven't even watched any video of Eric talking about 100 books yet. Yeah. Is there like a video of that?
Well, I don't know. Yeah. he refers to he said a tweet and he wants to up their publishing in a video, but dude, that might be a week ago. He doesn't.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Somebody, you'd have to ask somebody specific. I wouldn't know where to find it, to be honest. But he refers to his tweet.
For a while now, some of
Hold on a second.
Actually, that one's it. Actually, go up. I remember that shirt.
Oh my God, he's awful, dude. He's just fucking awful. He's in my face. Shane, I've had enough of this guy. I can't take 3 seconds of watching him. I can't take it anymore. You know what I mean? I want to move on, Shane.
New chapter in your life, right?
Yeah, I saw work. This is like me. I was shoveling fast food fries into a bag at a very specific fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
That's what it's like for like 3 years. And now I've moved on and I don't want to eat those French fries anymore, Shane. I don't want to taste those delicious roast beef sandwiches that I used to have to make every day. I don't want to. It's like going back and doing the same job I did when I was 15. I don't want to watch Eric July anymore. I can't stand his face. And he says dumb shit.
Constantly
Dumb shit. It's not just me who thinks that. It's you also. Thank you, Shane. I feel sane.
Yeah. What was it? Jim Starlin wrote and drew the Infinity Gauntlet. So he knows a lot about comics, guys.
Yeah, he doesn't know a goddamn thing about anything.
No.
I don't know how this guy has gotten where he's gotten. And there's a whole army of retards who are like protecting him from me. They're trying to like denigrate me because of my loose association to Nick Rekieta.
Yeah.
Like, well, anything Nick Rekieta means it's bad. Fuck you guys. Like, how can you, Shane, how can you look at this? Shane, for real.
Yeah.
He might as well have clown makeup on, Shane.
Yeah.
How can you not see? But no, it's me, right? It's me. Well, I'm a clown too. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit silly.
You're clowning. You think he could do whiteface?
I don't know.
You think he could? What if Eric dressed up like a mime?
What if he did? What if you and I dressed up like the Ku Klux Klan? That would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Ku Klux Klan.
Ku Klux Klan. Yeah. That's
the Ku Klux Klan.
Yeah, the Ku Klux Klan.
Shane, why couldn't we do that? Like make those guys characters? They're like racist jokers. The Joker.
Yeah.
What if here's my pitch. What if the Joker was racist against blacks and Jews?
Yeah. Yeah. The Joker probably is all like you can only white people can laugh type thing, right? That would be his thing. Like he'd want only laughter for certain people.
Yeah, like he'd be making jokes as a stand-up comic, and like you and I would be like, ha ha ha, you're so funny, Ku Klux Klan. And then a black guy in the back room would be like, and he'd be like, the fuck are you laughing about?
Yeah, what the fuck are you laughing at? And then
what are you laughing at?
Yeah.
Am I funny to you? Yurashi Mataro says, mime Eric, look, I'm dressed like a mime. Yeah, he would do that. He'd be like, why am I dressed like a mime? I don't know, guys. I'm a mime, guys. Look, guys. I'm pulling in a rope. I'm a mime. He's not dressed like a pirate anymore. I wonder why.
Yeah, that counter is peculiar. I keep thinking about that because I suggested he needed to get rid of that counter a long time ago. It was actually doing damage to him. I thought. I thought it was.
Hold on. But you're jumping the Shane. Remember Eric the pirate? Shane, hold your tongue and say, "I was born on a pirate ship."
I was born on a pirate ship.
No, hold your tongue. Like that. And say it.
I was born on the pirate ship.
You were born on a pile of shit. What? You were born on a pile of shit. That means you came out of a butt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a joke that we used to. That's like a third grader joke. You know? But it still gets laughs. Like, look at this. See, that's something the Ku Klux Klan would say.
To the right person, you would say. I don't think he's saying that to everybody.
Yeah, he would say it to a tough guy who'd be like, "What did you say? What did you say, you racist bigot?" But I think he could. I think he could back up his shit talking. That's the thing. We're creating him, we're writing him, so we can do whatever we want. Shane, you afraid of homosexuals?
No.
Hold on.
The case of Jimmy Barnes. Jimmy played baseball all afternoon, and he didn't feel like walking home, so he decided to thumb a ride.
With a homosexual?
He'd done it 100 times before, and he didn't think anything was unusual when the driver struck up a friendly conversation. In fact, he seemed like a real nice guy.
His name was
What
Jeffrey
Jimmy
Epstein.
didn't know was that Ralph was sick. A sickness that was not visible like smallpox, but no less dangerous and contagious. A sickness of the mind.
Oh, wow.
You see, Ralph was a homosexual, a person who demands an intimate relationship with members of their own sex. So no matter where you meet a stranger, be careful if they are
He's about to get a forced
if they try
cream
to
de
win your
blonde.
confidence too quickly, and if they become overly personal. One never knows when the homosexual is about. He may appear normal.
Dude, I guess. I mean, back in the day, they didn't have the rainbow flag yet and shit. So, I mean, how'd you spot them?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, I don't know what I'm saying, actually. I don't know why I showed you that.
I don't know why you showed me that either. Like,
I'll be honest. I'm not trying to start trouble or anything. I'm just saying. Okay, hold on a second. Let's listen to Eric.
You prefer digital. Others have been curious about the Rippaverse.
Shane, some homosexuals prefer digital penetration, and others are curious about what? What are they curious about? What are homosexuals curious about?
But weren't
I guess heterosexual sex. If they're already homosexual, what the fuck would they be curious about?
You were supposed to go, I don't know. Why don't you tell me? And I'd be
Oh.
like, curious? You want to know? Hold
No.
on a second. Here's Urashima Taro. The homosexual could even be your own father. So, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, they didn't get to that chapter. That's rough. That's rough. You know.
We need to get, we need to get Vasilis Lolis and Trashcast, but it's too late for him right now.
Yeah.
It's like 4 a.m.
I dated a girl one time, and she had all these issues because her dad, she's like, he came out and he was a homosexual the whole time, and my mom's life is destroyed. It's like, here, cry on my lap. It's like, cry about your homosexual dad on my lap. That's what I said.
Ed, let it all out.
let it. Don't come up for air. You got to get all that out.
You know what? I'll be the heterosexual father that you need right now. That's what I would say to a girl. I would say, you know what? I can be the heterosexual father figure that you've always needed. What a faggot? She's like, what the fuck? Yeah, I mean,
smooth, Shane.
Yeah.
And when I said you got just cry in my lap, let it all out, I wasn't talking about her feelings.
Yeah. People are saying, what? Wipe your face on my wet patch, says rhetorical guy. All right, listen, let's watch Eric, please. Enough of this.
Ready to commit to physical books. And some of you just wanted a lower buy-in so you can see what we're about.
You know, it sounds like he's pitching them a relationship. If you listen, like, this is something that, like, I would tell girls. I'd be like, some of you just wanted me to digitally penetrate you. I'm talking about like in the 90s, when I was dating. Some of you were looking for something more physical.
Yeah.
And some of you are looking for just an easy buy-in, something to sort of get in and out. That's what it sounds like he's saying to me.
Wouldn't it be nice if women pitched themselves like that? You look like you just, some of you might want to buy in, but you might just want to get in and out.
Yeah, you might just want to kind of, come to the rectory, Timmy, and I mean come. Shane, did you see my new Eric July video?
No.
The Willy Wonka one? Watch this, Shane.
Hey, do you still have any of the newest issue of Isom left?
You're in luck. Last one just came in this morning.
No way. A golden Mac ticket! And it's even spelled wrong!
Are you sure we can go in? This sign says private property.
The ticket said to just pull up.
The boss will see you now.
Welcome to my empire. What's left of it? Name's Ripple Wonka.
It's empty.
Empty? Nah. Each beam carries a story, each crate a secret.
Hey there, Miss Print. How are those new comics coming along?
Hot and ready.
Aha! Perfect. Nothing spelled right at all. Magnificent mischief in print.
Can we get a comic while we're here?
Yeah, $5.
What?
Did you think this was a kid's charity for comic books? Ha! This way, young dreamers. The floor is all yours.
Here's the new issue of, whoops, almost NDA'd myself.
She's always putting her foot in her mouth. Or someone's foot.
Wow. Is that Chuck Dixon?
Sure is. Can't nobody write like that big girl.
What's he doing?
Coming up with the next great Ripper book.
Wow.
Hold an ocean of caramel so rich it hums when you open the lid, and then, oh, Riley Clipperworth, get out of here, be gone!
Buddy Battalion!
Lively adventurers, wonders await behind every door.
Pronouns! Pronouns!
Come along now. Shut up!
Can we see some comics being made?
Ha ha! Oh no, that's all done in Brazil. Come out, Laska Saska sisters! Do your thing, my bitches! God damn! Those are some fine ass bitches. We will win. We will win. We will win. We will win.
Wow. I can't believe comic books used to be on these shelves.
It was a multi-million-dollar business indeed, my friend.
That is, you know what it is. Ain't gotta tell you.
Brilliant art.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm letting you tell me what it is. I'm not a critic. I mean, I don't fucking know.
With me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination.
Can you imagine just some guy comes across that video? He doesn't know shit like about Eric. Doesn't know anything. He barely, he knows a comic book, and he sees that.
I can't imagine that.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't imagine it. It's,
part of me wants to look at Eric with new eyes.
Crossed eyes?
Yeah, crossed eyes.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's how
yeah, Brandon.
Employees look at him.
Brandon, yeah.
All right, let's look at Eric July's video here. He's going to try something new.
But weren't ready to commit to physical books. And some of you just wanted a lower buy-in so you can see what we're about. So I'm
glad Eric is this smug. I appreciate it. The fact that Eric is this smug and he goes, some of you, and he does this with his face, Shane. He goes, some of you.
Yeah.
Shane, hold on. Let me make sure that I'm making that face properly. Hold on. Like that.
Yeah.
Let me rewind it. So Shane, let me rewind it so that you can see.
I can see.
Yeah, you can. You need to see what I'm referring to. Can I rewind it? Well, no, not really. All right, hold on.
We just launched Rippaverse Digital in a collection. Right now, there are 10
Hold on.
lower buy-in so you can see what we're about.
There we go. See that look right there on his face?
Yeah. You know who he looks like? He looks like that fucking character in Plastic Man, Woozy Winks.
He looks like Woozy Winks.
He looks like Black Woozy Winks there.
Woozy Winks is a white guy. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. But look at his eyes and look at his nose and the shape of his face.
Yeah. It is true. Now, Zach said this. He said, everything there is to know about Eric July can be gleaned from this thumbnail. He doesn't want to entertain you. He just wants to say, I told you so. It's so true, man. I never thought of it that way. It's so true that he's always like smugly like preening and being like, dummies, you should have listened to Eric. Should have listened to Eric, Shane.
We'd be all rich if we listened to him.
Well, we would.
I mean, honestly, like, I feel like a lot gets missed, right? Like he was telling Zach and everybody else to stop YouTubing, right?
Yeah.
You're a real publisher now. Get off that YouTube. And now, what is he YouTubing all the time now and getting ready to sell it $100?
More than ever, Shane.
Yeah,
more than ever. Eric ain't your boy Zach, says Soren Resner. And that's the fact. Run them pockets, son. Run them pockets. I know you got another $150. Run them pockets.
He could do like the Scientologists and give like seminars on how people can open up multiple credit cards, right? To go in debt on Ripple gear. I don't know.
Well, he wasn't saying that, but he was saying like I could make $1 billion doing lectures on how to be like what's in his book, the book that he's putting out or put out already, about how to be a successful in comics business. So he was going to go on tour with that and just go, talk about it. I recommend that he does do that, by the way. I'm on his side about that. I think he should do that. The more, the better. The more of Eric talking about his business, the better. All right, here we go.
So we just launched Rippaverse Digital. In a collection right now, there are 10 Rippaverse titles you can buy that are DRM free and priced lower than the.
What is DRM free?
I was talking to you about it earlier. That basically means that you're able to like I don't have to be logged in to read it. Like I can download it and I can also email it to whoever I want.
Oh yeah, that's right. You can send it to pirates.
Yeah. I mean, you can just send it to whoever, if they want to read it. Like one guy can buy it and everybody can read it type thing.
Oh, okay.
Which is a weird sales pitch. Like I think the argument is people are afraid if you don't have your downloadable copy, like that you could, that whole, you can go in and re-censor like old movies and shit. So everybody wants physical editions. I guess you could argue it's kind of like owning a physical digital edition, if that makes sense.
Okay. Do I want that?
No, but most publishers don't want that because it basically leads to more piracy. Like, if that makes sense. That's something a publisher normally doesn't want.
But he does want it because he wants piracy, I think.
Yeah, because he's getting ready to sell 100 books. Yeah.
Right. So he's trying to get people I think he's deliberately trying to get people to steal his shit. So that,
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like putting flyers in windshields, right? Like with the pirated versions. The problem with it is, and he's either too idiotic to figure it out, or he's just completely wrong, is somebody read it for free, or they even bought it digital. They're not going to turn around and pay $35 for the next volume.
Shane, when I was in high school, some local racists came around and put some stuff on windshields in the high school parking lot.
Yeah, how'd that work out?
It wasn't good. Like that, people were bringing in the flyers off their windshields of their car and laughing, like because like racists can be funny. That's why I hate them. I really hate racists because racists are like funny, and they like if you laugh at racism, like you're like automatically probably going to hell. But what they did, this was so disgusting. Like they did a mock-up of Woody Harrelson's movie White Men Can't Jump, but they made it say Black Men Can't Read. And as like it was like Black Men Can't Read, and it looked like White Men Can't Jump, but it was like a black guy not being able to read instead of Woody Harrelson. Not being able to play basketball.
Yeah. I get where
this was back in the early 90s, But anyway, people were bringing it in, and they were like really, really, really upset, with the. But I mean, laughing about it at the same time.
But if that movie was, I don't know. See how parodies only work one way. Like I don't even know how humor works today. Like I don't get it. I don't get like Hollywood, like go back and watch some old shit. It's racist as fuck. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's having a good time.
Shane, I was pissed though. I was like, you know what? I'm being serious. My flyers are meaningful. Yarash Matar says Ethan still hates them for laughing at his flyers. I still think about those people. Like, laughing at. That's it. Sorry.
No, what is Eric July saying? I still don't know what he's trying to tell me.
What is he trying to say?
Physical. No subscriptions. It's not an in-app purchase. We're not going to abandon the physical copies, obviously, but
like his father abandoned him, Shane. Yeah. By the way, abandonment is a big issue for some people. Black men, a lot of the time. and this is just sociological. I don't know this personally, but from what I understand from reading medical textbooks, there a lot of black men have a deep-seated fear of abandonment because, a lot of them, their fathers left home because of LBJ's, the Great Society, civil rights bullshit, Civil Rights Act. So, they decided to teach women that government could be a replacement for fathers, working fathers, through welfare, and it caused a lot of harm to the black community.
That's funny. They would do such a thing.
That's it's ridiculous. It's stupid.
Yeah.
Hold on a second. You need a way higher dose of Ritalin. You can't watch more than 4 seconds of this video before interrupting.
Yeah, I didn't want to say anything, but your attention span for Eric is getting next to zero. Like, it's like you're like not even hearing him. Like, you're caught up in like what's in his beard and everything, and like every little finicky thing he does with his face. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny.
All right, let me listen to him. I'm going to try real hard to listen to him now. Hear what he's saying.
This is just something we're trying to test the market with, especially with recent data showing that over 70% of manga Japan is now digital sales. So if you've been on the fence, this is a great time to get in. You can grab a book or 2 or 10 and see if it's for you. Maybe you'll then get the physical copy. So go check that out. And if you want to dive a little deeper, come join our Discord.
I don't like the way he talks, Shane.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he goes. And if you want to dive a little deeper, I don't like any of that. I don't like those YouTuber ticks. You know who else has them? Gothix has them. She talks the same way. She's like a female Air July.
Yeah.
This fake, like performative sort of like,
it's
I don't
got,
know.
Yeah. He's kind of got like the used carsman sell thing going on. But typically you don't think of a black guy being a used car salesman. But the moving with the
What about a
hand,
used bike salesman?
Used bike sell, like it freshly acquired. Yeah, I could see that. Freshly acquired bike.
Did you see the guy Thief Busters on Twitter? Did you see that account?
No.
These two white guys, what they do is they take bicycles and they put like they electrify the seats, or they have like something in a seat, like a dick, like a hard rod, like come out of the seat right up your ass. All of a sudden they control it by remote, and what they do is they stand behind a tree and leave that really nice bicycle out, so that it would be easy to steal. And they just film these black guys try to steal the bike, and then what happens is they sit down and they get electrified, and they kind of go head over the handrails and then land right on their faces, and then the white guys come out and laugh at them on the ground while they're bleeding. The other thing they do is, they launch that rod right up their assholes.
Yeah.
And that's the craziest reaction that you could expect from a person sitting down on a bicycle. You're sitting on a bicycle. You're not expecting to be forcibly cream pied. You know what I mean? It just happens all of a sudden. You're like, whoa. That's another thing that makes them kind of fly 30 feet in the air. And they film, Thief Busters, they're called. And they film these guys and they put it on the internet, and they come out and they laugh at them as they're lying on the ground convulsing.
And nobody's getting in trouble.
No, I don't, no.
Because the guy's trying to steal the bike.
Well, what are you going to do? I mean, you're going to complain? Like, listen, officer, I was trying to steal this bicycle, and then these guys, launched a rod up my asshole. And I couldn't steal the bike, Shane.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, who's
sort of problematic, right? You're admitting to a crime. That'd be like saying that I went to go buy drugs from this guy, and he gave me baking soda. You're reporting this to the police. Yeah. It's like, so what you're telling me, sir, is you committed a crime. Or attempted to commit a crime. Like, no, well, that's not the point. You gave me baking soda, sir.
Yeah, like you would be like, surely. Hold on, Shane, watch this, okay? Watch this.
All right, let's go.
See that?
First guy to get the ass blaster 3000, Jason.
These guys are based. And they're Trump supporters.
He's taking it. Yep, he's taking it.
Now that's the Ass Blaster 3000 right there. He just laughs.
Oh, no.
This is the first video that I saw. And now here's a white guy doing it though.
Oh, shocking. Touching metal. Oh, no.
Look at this guy, Shane.
Oh, here we go.
He's so happy. Look.
He got a big one. Ah! He kind of did a dance on the way off that bike. Do you see that? Even moved
He had
a little
to.
bit.
Yeah, he had to do a little dance off that bike. All right, let me see this guy right here. That's the rod right up the mud hole.
Look at him. Oh shit! You nice, buddy. Wicked Cuts turkey. Yeah, the new teriyaki. Give it to him, Jeremy. Here, you're gonna need that. You can't have that. Yeah, that shit's prime. See, that's what happened. You want to come with us? All right, let's go. Yeah. Oh no! What do you got? Geek.
Here we go.
Watch, here it comes again. Watch it again, Shane.
Sorry.
No, don't sit. No.
Oh my god!
That's rough, man.
Oh shit! You nice, buddy?
Yeah, I know. It's just, I think they should show a little bit more respect for these thieves. I do. Let me get back to Eric July. All right, let me see here. Share this tab.
Meet the fandom, talk with the other readers, and be a part of what we're building. Some books are as cheap as $5, so check it out. They're available immediately as soon as you purchase. We're doing this for just 2 weeks, so head over to rippaverse.com/digital. All right, so for a while now, some of you have said,
okay, so that's all right. That's not the thing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Eric July, the founder and owner of Rippaverse. Sometimes it feels like the West has hit kind of culture. I want to start this carefully because we've talked a lot about AI over the last. We're living in a weird moment where getting a property or character or concept to gain some traction is the easiest it's ever been, and also it's the hardest. When I started the Rippaverse with ISON,
it's the easiest and the hardest, Shane. This is 3 weeks ago. Okay, I can't find his 100. We're doing 100 books. What video is that? Where did he say he's doing 100 books?
Let me see if I can.
Did we hallucinate it?
No, because
maybe he never said it.
No, he said it on Twitter and then talks about his tweet on. I can probably find it.
I feel like he never really said it, and I just hallucinated it. Like now I'm a little bit concerned because like, what if I'm just imagining that Eric July is this weird, and he never really was? And so you got people going, Ethan's obsessed with Eric July, and they're right because like Eric never said any of this gay shit. I just hallucinated it. When the student becomes the teacher, anime, manga, and the West. Oh my God, what is this?
Look, I'll be the first to admit it. When it comes to comics and animation, Japan is dominating right now. Manga outsells American comics by a massive margin. Anime has a global reach that Western animation simply can't match, at least not right now. I'm not here to make excuses for that.
Shane, you know what though? No, I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
Anime is doing pretty good. Like, and manga is doing pretty good too. I mean, I don't read it, you know, but I mean, it is doing good, man. You know, is it kicking our ass? Yeah, I guess it is. What do we do about it, Shane? Maybe we need to do what they're doing.
Yeah.
What are they doing?
The manga.
Common Manga W says F lol. We need to produce more big-eyed little mouse screaming little girl shit. Sailor Moon. You know what we need to do? We need to do some La Blue Girl. You ever see La Blue Girl? Oh, I not have sex with the monster. Oh, no, I no fuck the monster. Shane, should we do that?
Yeah, yeah, the Asians, man. I was looking at a video last night. Like, so all their perversions come from like some weird rule that they couldn't show pubic hair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So then they started like coming up with all this other crazy shit, like instead. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, but they can show a tentacle and like, well, can they show penises going into vaginas?
No, they have
Why
to
is
be like blurred out. Like I don't understand it. It kind of basically it led to this whole pixelation thing, and because of that, then I guess they were like, well, we can't show a penis going in a girl's mouth because it's pixelated, but we can have a tentacle go in her mouth.
Why?
But to get around the pubic hair rule.
Oh no, I'm not sex with the monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, man.
You gotta, yeah. I
don't think we should do that. I really don't think we should.
No, not at all. I mean, not me. I mean,
it would sell. Shane, it would sell if we did do it.
Maybe. I don't know.
Shane, why don't we just like make comic books that are like hentai?
Like Cyberfrog hentai?
Why not? I mean, think about it. Like, if we made hardcore pornography, but we followed all the rules of Japan, do you think that we would sell? We'd probably do better. I mean, no, I know come for the Vespers. Oh, no. Shush, Heather. No, I know. Oh, I know. Fuck that. Murder hornet. Oh.
All right, I'm putting this in the private chat. That might be, it's him talking about the big new change, but I don't know like where the video is. He said, because he said it on Twitter. Like, I don't think he's on video saying I'm going to make 100 copy or 100 copies this year. But there is a video where he's talking about the big new changes of the Rippaverse and everything.
Shane.
Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah.
Wait, I'm not doing it right.
No. You're getting there though. It's the they're tempting.
Yeah. All right, here we go. Let's go.
All right, guys. I can't lie to you. I'm as giddy as ever. I'm so appreciative of all the support, and there's a lot of cool stuff happening.
Shane, what support is he appreciative of?
Well, it couldn't have been child support because his dad wasn't around, right? So, where we got? Well, we got moral support. Moral support.
I feel like, yeah, like maybe it's moral support from some individuals, but I do feel like he's not really getting like support really anymore. But I mean, he's got ripitards who are out there saying cool stuff like this. You got an Enlightened Fan. Sales are down, huh? According to the yearly revenue, the sales have gone up. According to yearly revenue. See, look at the chart, Shane. 2022, we were here. 2023 was a failing year. That was the year of Yaira and ISOM number 2, I think. And then 2024 was better, but I mean, 2025 was our best year ever, according to revenue.
I remember when DC Comics went to do Rebirth, and they were like, "We got to double ship everything." And I remember Dan.
That?
Yeah, well, Dan called me up. And he was like, "I need you on a monthly book. We got to get." And I'm like, I had a lot of stuff going on with my mom's cancer at the time, so I was like, Dan, I everything's touch and go. I can't be on the monthly, much less a double shipping. And I remember asking him, like, so why are you double shipping? He's like, we just gotta. It was like, I whatever that is to this day, I've only ever heard speculation, but I think the suits were really looking at DC Comics and it was like, you guys have to turn money inside out. You got to fucking find double the sales, and the one way they were like going to do it is like double ship comics.
That must be it. They're just going to like double ship all the comics.
I mean, I mean, you know, getting Superman
Revenue.
just to quadruple in sales or double up in sales, you're not going to do it, right? I mean, you have to get the right talent, you have to get the word on the street, you know, a reboot, all that shit, or you can just ship twice as much.
You got to ship, yeah.
But it's an optical illusion because, like, you also double your cost of production. So, I guess in the end, you do make a little bit more profit as long as they're selling. You know, you're maybe making twice as much profit per month, but that's saying you've plateaued and hit stable numbers. Like, he's never done that yet, has he?
I don't know. I don't know if he's ever done it. But the idea for him is, you know, to earn more revenue, earn the same revenue. And the only real reason to do that is to deceive people, executives, bean counters, bean flickers.
That are looking to buy the company.
Pretty much, that is the reason to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there was some comic company I was looking into, Distillery. I guess they are stopping publication, and a lot of creators are finding out. And I also saw a tweet today. I guess IDW is now going to own all their creator-owned stuff, and people will just work for a page rate, like, which is bizarre because it's creator-owned stuff. Like, you know, like, it's like, hey, these aren't our characters, but hey, make up some characters and you only get a page rate. Like, there's a lot of these what I call investor comics, where, like, basically they're there to produce intellectual properties. I don't know if there's a lot of guys buying those companies up anymore. And if he thinks he's selling Rippaverse, and he might find somebody, but I just don't think there's that much money in it anymore like there used to be.
Well, you know, I think he probably is merging Rippaverse with probably like Angel Studios. I think that's what's going on. Let's see how happy. Look at this. Finally, Shane, can you imagine like having Rippaverse and then like selling it to some sucker finally?
Well,
That's
okay.
the look on your face.
Yeah. But, and you're right. Like, let's say, you know, Eric wants to get out of this, right?
Yeah.
Even if he could just sell like this company for pennies on the dollar, he gets to say he sold his company off, his big brainchild. He sold this thing off for an undisclosed amount. Nobody will ever know. And maybe he walks away with very little, but at least he didn't go down with the comic company. He was able to offload it onto some.
That's
investor.
exactly what's going on here, man. Okay, let's watch him.
Right now with this company, and I want to talk just a little bit about it, if you don't mind, and I'll discuss some other things afterwards. But just to get right into it, in the middle of this year, give or take, you're going to see a massive step being taken with the Rippaverse. It's really about to evolve. We're not a baby company or a baby publisher anymore. I think that kind of was known. Definitely.
That's interesting. We're not a baby publisher anymore. Did he publish his child? Isn't that weird? He had a baby this year, and he's not a baby publisher anymore.
Eric, just because
there.
Yeah. No, Eric, just because you put some ink on your baby's feet and they put it on the birth certificate or whatever, that don't mean that you published a baby.
No, your wife gave birth to the baby, I think.
Yeah,
the baby's real.
That's not publishing. That's not baby.
By the way, Yellow Flash, this is not attacking his family, you retard. Making fun of the fact that, or making fun of the idea that Eric July's baby might just be a hallucination and a doll. It's not attacking his family. It's attacking Eric. Why is everybody so goddamn stupid? Shane, I'm looking for an answer here. I can hear you drinking something, but why?
I was thinking stupid water, actually, when I was like, maybe there's stupid water on the market. I don't know.
Drinking the dumb water.
The dumb water.
Fluoridated. Yeah, the government was trying to do that to us. All right, anyway. Yeah, it is weird. He's like, we're not a baby publisher anymore, he said. He said, we're not a baby publisher. Let me listen to that again.
Well, okay. So does that mean he's finally acting like a real publisher? I mean, like,
no, I know what he means. I'm just saying, like, it's an interesting, like, Freudian kind of thing that he
Slip, a
just said
Freudian
there.
slip type thing.
Yeah, like he's like angry that he's a father or something. I don't know. There's something weird about it. Let me hear it again.
Really about to evolve. We're not a baby company or a baby publisher anymore. I think that kind of was known.
It's the way he said it. You know, like, we're not a baby publisher or baby company anymore. What happened? Like, why would you say that about your child? It's interesting. Okay.
Definitely last year once we picked up our volume, but there was always going to be a next step, and we have taken it. And when you guys see what we have been cooking, I promise you're going to be really, really stoked on the future of this company, right?
I think Hitler said that to some of his Nazis. You know what I mean? When you see what we've been cooking, you're going to be really stoked on that. And you know what? They weren't stoked about it. They all ended up going to jail and being hung.
War crimes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I just, they got on the bandwagon. They didn't know what they were signing up for.
Well, they said we were just following orders, but that didn't work.
No.
Let him cook, says Anthol Insidious Foul. Thank you. By the way, guys, I want to ask you guys once again to go over and buy a Cyberfrog and Heather Swain action figure set. The link is pinned to the top of the chat. On special tonight, you can get both of these figures for $30. $30 tonight. Run over and acquire a set of these toys. Now, there have been many people on Twitter who are showing you their toy display. They have the whole set. They have the whole set of these toys. And you can get the whole set on my eBay. If you just click sellers other items, you'll find all kinds of other stuff, books. Lots of people are buying the books tonight, but this is the special. This is unique. This is for you guys. $30. That's $15 a toy. You can give them to your kids. If you published any babies, you might. Shane, if my audience published any babies, they might have grown into children who might enjoy having Cyberfrog toys. I don't know if you guys published any babies.
Not lately. I don't know. I mean, you think that's what he thinks motherhood and fatherhood is publishing?
In a way, yeah. Like, I think about all the babies that, like, some rock stars could have published. I always wish that my mom, was a groupie who, F John Lennon and then published Baby Me. That would have been nice. I would like to be related to John Lennon. I'm envious of Sean and Lennon and angry at Anna, that Star Wars girl, for not making a grandchild of John Lennon's with Sean and Lennon when she had the chance.
Yeah. I've heard, yeah. Anna playing hard to get.
It's just stupid. You have a chance. All you have to do is get a forced cream pie out of Sean Lennon. Shane, it turns out the forced cream pie is when, like, guys trying to, not finish inside of a woman.
And she does the leg lock.
She does the leg lock and says, "You ain't going nowhere. You are going to."
And then you're like screaming, "No!"
Yeah. I'm eating. Goddamn, it says Dina Palacio. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm just saying. Lucy in the pie with diamonds, says Samba Go-Go. That's what it would be like, Yeah. Honey pie. All right. Let's get back to Eric July and what he's talking. What is Eric talking about? Looks like he's talking about something good. It says things are happening.
This right here is stuff I've been cooking up for a very long time. As you know, definitely with stuff that's happening with properties and your business, it takes a little bit to manifest itself. You're having a lot of negotiations, having a lot of conversations before it actually, hits the surface. And there's so much that we've been cooking up, and it's obviously all thanks to you guys and the support. But
are you being sarcastic, Eric? Shane, do you think this is sarcasm? Like, it's all thanks to you guys and the support you've dropped away from my company by 90%.
Like he's guilt tripping people. Like,
yeah,
hey,
like,
look at
thanks so much for your support. I'm so grateful to you guys.
Eric, you know what's funny? Eric probably doesn't say, "Hey, I just gave these guys like not the best books in the world year after year, month after month last year."
Yeah.
He probably in his head, he's like, these fair weather motherfuckers, you know, he's like, they supposed to be ride or die, you know, Rippaverse, you know. I do believe that. I think he's a little bitter. I mean, how would you not be? Because I mean, he's either blaming himself or he's blaming the fans that left. Like, who's he blaming?
He's blaming somebody. He's thanking them, but it's sarcastically. Like, oh, thank you so much, Garfield's Bizarre Adventure, for your support. Oh, thank you. What would I do without you? What's his name? Who's another one? The guy who calls everybody cockroaches.
Enlightened Fan, Student of God. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Enlightened Fan. I just got to thank Enlightened Fan because we were making a lot of business moves, but we couldn't have done it without Enlightened Fan.
Don't forget Sturgis.
Sturgis, thank you so much for all the peanut butter on your dick thumbnails.
Yeah.
You know, that joke never stopped being funny.
I wonder if it ever occurred to Eric that some of these people probably run people away. Like, I mean, do you think like because there was a clip months back where somebody actually questioned that to him, and he gives this long ass winding road answer of like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think they run people off. You know, it was just like, yeah, no, it's possible, man, that like a lot of people aren't going to tell you what they don't like about your book because they see Sturgis run after them and they don't want to be, you know, they don't want to get in his crosshair.
Yeah, I don't want peanut butter on my dick.
Yeah, like, I'm just going to politely walk away like that Homer Simpson meme into the bushes. You know, fuck it.
I don't want a forced peanut butter pie from Sturgis.
Yeah.
Think about that, Shane.
I just wanted to say this. I know in times that you may feel black-pilled about what's happening with
say black. I thought he was just going to say black. Yeah, I know at times you just feel black, but hang in there because you're making $1 million off a black comic. It's
that's crazy. Yeah. I know sometimes you feel black pilled. Why would your customers feel black pilled? You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, what do you mean? Aren't they just having fun? Are they just having fun with you?
F-U-N.
Black peeled. Key and peeled. Okay. Yeah, black people. I'm not sure what he's talking about here.
Some of your favorite properties, but sometimes it also feels if you are trying to do your own thing that it's not worthwhile. It's something that you shouldn't be spending so much effort or putting so much effort in because you are so up against it. Just
with
in terms of how the pipeline especially works out here in the West, and you got to go through these proper channels. And if you don't get the right people and you're not in the group, it'll never get off the ground. And I'm here to tell you guys, the Rippaverse is proof that just keep at it.
Yeah, asshole, you are the proper channels. You have every single advantage. You can't tell this to other people. This is what kills me about Eric. Like, he doesn't realize, you know, it's like there's a liberal term called privilege. And Eric has black privilege like you wouldn't believe, and black fragility. But he's got black privilege like you would not believe. He's got everybody clearing the path for him. You know, it's basically like Eric is playing a basketball game and all the other players are being held at gunpoint on the sidelines. And then the entire crowd is cheering him on. Go, Eric, go, Eric. And Eric is like going up for a layup and there's nobody in his way. And he's falling down. He's sweating everywhere. He's tripping over his own feet. His pants fall down. And he misses every single shot. And then finally, like somehow he manages to like sink one in. And then everybody's cheering for him. I mean, it's retarded. He has every single advantage and everybody running cover for him. I think the only problems he really has are me and like Frog Tony and a couple of other people who make fun of him every now and then.
I had a YouTuber come up to me and press me about Trashcast basically early on. And they're like, yeah. I'm like, but his books are bad, or his books are this or that, and they're like, yeah, I know, but it doesn't matter.
What about his business?
Yeah. Well, no, they went a different way, and it was like one of the most racist things I'd ever heard. And they're like, you got to understand that he has hood logic.
Hood logic.
Yeah, hood logic. This person's like talking to me that I need to look past Eric's shit because he has hood mentality.
Tell me what that means.
I still don't know what the fuck it means. Besides, this person wasn't saying the N-word. Like, I don't know what the fuck she was saying. I was like, what does that even fucking mean? And I at first I thought it was just a misstep, like she misspoke, but they brought it up again. And I was like, the fuck does that mean? And I'm like, it all was like, you need to look past it because he's from the hood. And I'm like, what's that got? And I literally go, what's that got to do with the comic book? I'm like, what is it? I mean, like, dude, I still to this day, I'm like, what was she trying to say?
Yeah, like, what does that mean anyway?
But you know how, like, when somebody says something just so off the cuff, you're like, this has been said before, not by other people, like they're just repeating a talking point.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do all these people that support him actually talk about this way around him behind his back?
They have to, man. They have to.
I was like, it was like, if I was friends with him, I'd be like, I just think you should know, Eric, Eric, my friend, you should know, Eric, my friend, that all these zeros, they say you have hood mentality.
Yeah.
And these are white people, Eric, saying this about you. And he'd be like, what'd that mean? I was like, I don't know.
What that mean?
What that mean?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I thought you could tell me what hood mentality is. I thought you could tell me.
But Eric's just like, brother, just keep with it. I'm telling you, and being smug. It's like, are you telling me that the guy who what's that little kid who looks like, who's on the internet and he's like gay and he says things like, what's he say? And he looks like a little Gabe El Taib, like an Oompa Loompa Gabe El Taib. Who's that kid? What's his name? He has a Draw and Talk channel too. Draw and Talk with. Oh, you guys know who I mean in the chat. What is that guy's name?
Wait, the guy that kind of looks like a fat Jimmy Reyes?
No, well, Jimmy Reyes, maybe, possibly. No, not Harry Sisson. He's in the comic book. Tyler.
Tyler. Yeah.
Eric, are you telling me that Tyler should just stick with it and he's going to find ultimate success? Are you trying to spread that kind of, like, you really believe that?
Well, there's two things Eric's selling now. Eric, I'm going to call it Guru Eric, is selling like he's selling business, and that's kind of old Eric, but he's also trying to sell, like, I don't know, self-worth, inner gratitude, I guess. I don't know, like, I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Like, he's trying to sell like hippie shit and business shit all in one. And I'm like, how are you doing that? Like, that those things collide, you know? But I see him doing this, and I do think he's going to try to sell more self-help shit.
I love it. I need Eric's help. Andrew Wyatt says, Shane has the video I sent, Comics Explained, being canceled as a white supremacist for following Nerdrotic. Lol, he says, basically Comicsgate at this point. Do you have that video?
Yeah, I'll look it up and give to you.
Indomitable Green Skull says, oh my God, play this again. Let me see here. Check your coffee, EVS. Says Shrubbles.
All right.
No, it's just going to be you calling Shane an AIDS dumpster.
Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate the $5, Shrubbles. How much can I tolerate you calling Shane like AIDS dumpster, faggot Davis and stuff? That's enough.
So here's his 100 books tweet. I don't know if he actually put the 100. I know he's referenced his tweet in a video, but that's where you didn't make it up. He said it on Twitter.
I'll have some more information later, and I know this will sound crazy to some of you, but between both Rippaverse and Rippaverse, I'd like to publish 100 books this year. Hey, Shane, so would I.
I wouldn't. I mean, dude, I ain't got.
would.
I who the fuck wants to publish 100 books in a year?
Me.
I mean, I guess if I have 200 employees,
Shane, like it doesn't matter. Like you're thinking about things that don't matter. Like, you don't need to in a fantasy world in which everything goes okay. Who wouldn't want to? I'd like to publish 100 books this year. Me too. I mean, and you too. Are you kidding me? Inglorious Rex 1 through 100, all coming out this year.
Yeah.
Yes, because I just want to read them. I would like to have Shane. I would like to have a head injury like Matt Barr allegedly has, and I would like to be forgetful of what I'm drawing and writing, and then like wake up. No, I want to know what I'm doing, and then get a head injury, and then read it all as if I were like reading it for the first time.
Yeah, that's Kanye West said that. He said his biggest crime or his biggest regret was not being able to watch himself perform live.
The Beatles said that. The Beatles says it must be an amazing thing to listen to a Beatles record for the first time without knowing what it's going to be.
I mean, that's kind of like I believe that on everything, man. Can you imagine tasting the food, but you're the chef? Like, I mean, once you make it, you kind of can't appreciate it.
Can you imagine watching La Blue Girl for the first time without knowing what it's going to be, and then saying, "Oh, I go comfort the monster"?
Yeah.
I mean, that would be crazy. Like, that would be crazy to get to see La Blue Girl for the first time, Shane. Look at this.
Let's see it.
No. Shane, it gets pornographic from here.
All right, we can't.
No, we can't show that. That's horrible.
Her saying father is kind of creepy, though.
Yeah, father. All right, hold on. Let's get back there. By the way, that's what everybody wants me to watch, Shane. They're all telling me to watch anime and stuff. I've seen it.
Yeah.
You think I haven't seen it? Play it, coward. You coward. Play it, says Tiger. No, I'm not playing it. You guys want to see me put on a manga, an anime about a bunch of girls who dress like superheroes and go to monster sex college? I'm not doing that.
Yeah, monster sex college.
That's what it is. It's like sex school, and they dress like Sailor Moon, and they go fight monsters who penetrate them orally and vaginally, and maybe anally. I don't remember anally. Let me hold on.
You gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, I gotta think.
You gotta think.
I don't think so, but maybe. While they go, oh no, so
yeah.
All right, hold on a second. Let me get back to Eric. It's enough.
It's not going to ever happen overnight, but there is so much out there that you can achieve. It does take discipline. It does take work. It's not something that you can talk your way into. You have to do the work, okay?
It takes 6 CDs, $19.99. That's what he's getting ready to do. 6 CDs, $19.95.
Yeah, you got to do the work. It's like Scientology. You know what I mean? Like, Scientology is a cult. I'm not saying Rippaverse is a cult, but it's a cult where, like, you got to do the work to achieve enlightenment, like, and become an enlightened fan.
Or pay enough. It's work and pay. It's usually both. Like, I don't think anybody just works their way up in Scientology. They usually have given a lot of money.
Yeah, and that way you can be like, first of all, I'm not saying Rippaverse is a cult, but what I am saying is, if you pay enough money, you can be a fan. Because you're already a fan, but you could be an enlightened fan.
I get
and then also, you might see Eric July as your god.
Wow.
And then you would kneel at his hairy feet, and then you would be a student of God.
Rippa Jesus.
Yeah, rip it. So I'm not saying that, like, I'm just saying that that's how cults usually operate.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone like that, do I? Do I have somebody who's
Some cult members.
Yeah, like a cult member here who's obviously. I mean, I hope not. I mean, oh no, please don't. Shane, you know what I did? And people, and I have them right here. These are Jim Jones's sunglasses from Jonestown. I did buy them.
Wow.
So these are the sunglasses that Jim Jones wore when he poisoned 8,000 people at Jonestown in where was that? Uganda? Where do you remember? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Which
That's
is weird.
crazy. Like,
Yeah,
why
no.
would you want that? Like, I don't understand.
Because it's too sunny out.
Oh.
You know, it's I wouldn't wear them if it wasn't so sunny out. But Shane, when you're a cult leader, the sun shines on you 24 hours a day. You know, you got to have the proper attire, Shane.
Yeah, you can't help but get a tan.
Yeah, you can't. Where it was in South America? Oh, was it? Yeah.
Mm.
So you got to hold on. I mean, you know, you got to have sunglasses so that you look good. Shane, you got to have sunglasses so that you look good. Okay, and that's what I do.
I'm gonna get a couple pair. I'm gonna get a couple pair. I gotta stop at a shady truck stop. That's where they have the best ones.
Yeah, I agree with you. No, I mean you have to order them. First of all, these are vintage, Shane.
Oh,
you know what I mean? You got to get the real sunglasses. These are Roden stocks. They're vintage 1978 Roden stocks. And so these are the exact glasses. Here they are.
Yeah.
Don't let them get to the planes. Listen, people play games, friend. People play. This is what I would say to Steel Toe. People play games, friend. Like that, I would say like that. And
that guy got a real big hair up his ass about you. Wow.
He got a what up his ass?
A big hair up his ass. He got kind of crazy about you and gambling and shit. Like, it's like, what?
Me and gambling? What's the big deal? Who cares?
I don't know. He does, evidently. All of a sudden, he cares about Comicsgate.
Shane, he literally licked Nick Rekieta's semen.
Yeah.
I don't know how to say that
about
in an
it. Yeah,
elegant way.
I know. I'm trying not to think of it that way, you know, like why he's obsessing over us, that part of it. You know, I try to say there must be some other motive, but you know, just like, look, because Nick lets you do it, don't mean anybody else is letting you do it, bro.
I mean, I'm not gonna, but I mean, I just want, like, I all of my enemies should be cuckolds. All of them. I want all cuckolds to whine and seethe about me and gambling and all this stuff. All of my enemies should be men who have allowed other men to fuck their wives. All of them should be. In fact, I think most of them probably are. And I'm comfortable with that. I'm happy with that. I think that's a good thing.
That's starting to become like a theme for your Legion of Doom.
To let other men fuck their wives?
Or there's some shit. There's some weird shit there, man.
Yeah. What do you mean something went wrong with me growing up? What in the world could have gone wrong with me? How is this my fault? All right, let's get back to Eric July and obsessing over this black man and ruining his business. Let's go.
This company that obviously we're a publishing company. First and foremost, we have the Rippaverse side. We more recently launched like Rippaverse, which is our creator-owned wing. And there's something that we're about to do that's going to benefit both parties as well, like Rippaverse and Rippaverse. But man, it's just such a fun time to be a creator, right? There's a lot of opportunity out there, but it's such a fun time because you just realize just how much you actually know. Take it back. You don't realize just how much is out there until you go out there and entertain it.
What is he talking about? What is out there? What does he mean?
That's what I'm saying, man. Like he's starting to talk like weird self-help shit. Like, but then he'll say, you don't know it's hard, but it's there for everyone. And it's like, the fuck are you actually saying? You're saying it's there right in front of you. Like, you just gotta want it. Just want that shit and it's yours. And then he's like, but it ain't for everybody. It's like,
Yeah.
which is it? I just need
You don't
to want
even
it.
know how much is out there until you go and start sucking some Hollywood dicks. You don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, is this supposed to pep me up or make me not want to try? I'm like, which is it? Like, well, you know, what are you saying here? I got a shot or I don't? Just be honest with me, Eric. Just be honest.
Yeah.
I feel like he's if he does go the self-help book guy, like if that is his new venture, and I hope to God it is. I think it'll be like choose your own adventure. Like it'd be like, well, what do you want? Go to page 55. You know,
remember choose your own adventure books? Those were
yeah,
great.
But imagine a choose your own adventure self-help book, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. It's like, did you want to get rich or you want to be poor? Turn to page 55. You know, it's like, well, I mean, obviously, I want to hear good things and that anything I want's possible. You remember that was a big thing, The Notebook? Was that
the movie The Notebook?
No. Wait. No, The Wish. What was it?
The Wish.
Yeah, what was it? Like, what's the name of that movie? It was a book, but it was like a movie too, and all the fucking hippie chicks were reading. Was it The Wish? Am I making that up?
I vaguely have a memory of that.
Let me look
what was
the
it about?
No, The Secret. I mean, everybody's like, well, I gotta buy this book to find out the secret. I've never had anybody explain to me what. No, well, that's how they get you. He's talking like that. You're like, the secret to what? I guess I have to buy the book to understand the hibbity jibbity. I don't know.
Yeah, you do. And you can buy the book right here. How to Build a Creative Business the Rippaverse Way.
Yeah.
This is for pre-order right now. Hold on, it's trying to get away from me. Let's see how well it's doing. I haven't looked at this in a week or so.
This book fucking drives me crazy. It's so self-made. It's so self-made, man. This book only reads one way, backwards. Like I mean, you have to read it backwards to you know. If not, it's just like, well, what's his happy ending in this book? Like, you get where, well, like where is the jumping off point that losing millions of dollars with every book?
Well, you listen. The greatest trick that the devil ever pulled was convincing a lot of incel retards to buy his comic book that is shit about a black man who has been disrespected. And then after the business fails, tricking a Mormon movie studio into buying the entire company just before bankruptcy. I mean, if you could do that, wouldn't you be smug? Like, you would be smug. You'd be like, ah.
And this is true story just for when Ethan's referring a company buying up like a comic company, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when Perlmutter Toy Biz bought Marvel, like, I mean, they saw the value of Spider-Man, Captain America, of course, Wolverine, you know, all that shit. Basically, that first wave of Toy Fair toys. We all remember seeing them in Kmart. You know, you had Spider-Man with the plungers on his hand, and fucking Captain America shoot his shield. That wasn't why they bought the company necessarily. They bought the company because technically Marvel owned, at least to their bean counters, X amount of characters. Now, really, only people cared about the top 10 characters at the time, you know, maybe top 25. But if you added up every single Marvel character that technically the company owned, and we're talking like including Aunt May and, you know, like fucking J. Jonah Jameson, you know, Betty Bant, was that her name? Like all these, they counted as characters. It was like thousands and thousands and thousands of characters. You know, technically they would own. And as a toy company, you're like, now we can make toys of 1,000 characters. But guess what? There's only X amount of them that anybody would ever buy, you know? Yeah. So when he's saying that, this runs in my head a little bit, but when he says we're going into make 100 books, it's like, are you just trying to fluff up your intellectual property database?
Yeah, I think so. I think that, remember when he did like, you could see pages from some kind of like Rippaverse Bible with all the characters that he created. that the Rippaverse owns, and they were just like, I mean, they were all shit. Like all of them were shit, but like for some reason those pages were leaking. That definitely had to do with selling the company. Most definitely.
Yeah. And for the guy that's just like, I don't know, I've seen everybody from Silicon Valley people to fuck, I remember Dan DiDio talking to me about maybe a startup company after he left DC, and I was like, well, you know, stay in touch, whatever. And he's like, nah, it fell apart because they decided to put their money in real estate. There's a lot of people that are just looking to invest money, especially if the economy looks kind of wobbly. They want to stabilize it in something. I'm trying to think, what was that fucking company Mike Martz worked for? They were backed by Silicon Valley. I can't. Aftershock. Yeah, that was all computer money. Like they didn't know shit about comics. They just kind of were like, hey, yeah, let's invest in some comics. Why not? There's comic book movies. So my thing is I would think those days are over. Like I think like I don't know if people are actually doing that anymore, you know, but maybe he found somebody still. I don't know. But I mean, he could sell the Rippaverse for next to nothing and say he sold it and walk away looking like a winner because nobody would know what he sold it for, you know? So,
yeah, we should do it. We should do the same thing, Shane. We should find
investors.
Yeah, we should find Bitcoin. By the way, how's Bitcoin doing? I mean, we'll take a look at that.
Bitcoin millionaires to buy Starlight.
Why not? Oh, fuck. Oh my god, dude.
Is it bad?
Holy shit.
Is it good?
It collapsed, man. $67,000. It collapsed. It was at $120,000.
Was this before or after Mike's stroke?
I think it caused Mike's stroke. It must have.
Poor Mike.
Horrible. Yeah, time to buy. Hey, Mike, buy the dip. Like, right. You know, Mike, buy this dip, please. That's crazy, man. That's crazy, Shane.
Cryptocurrency, man. Like, I think you have to be in it for the what do you call it? Diamond hands or some shit, like the kids call it. Like, you have to really just be in it no matter what. Even Yanti's saying, like, because she had owned Bitcoin at one time and then she sold it and she made a lot of money off of it. But then she's just like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have sold what I did. And she's like, how about I just buy X amount every year and put it away and never think about it. And then one day I just turn on my computer and I'm rich, you know, type thing.
I mean, it might be too late to do that, but then again, it might not be because look, Bitcoin is down. I mean, it was at its peak, I guess, here, $123,857, and now currently $67,000. A lot of people are jumping out of buildings right now. A lot of Bitcoin.
Well, I mean, she was just saying put little bits every year that you don't care about, you know, and don't actually invest a lot of money in it and then let it just pile up over time and out of sight, out of mind is the way she was looking at people. Some people play it really stupid, man. There was a Netflix documentary kind of going through. It was like a dude to do something. He had a theme with cats. Maybe somebody remembers what it was. But he was basically on YouTube telling everybody to buy. He knew it was going to crash or some shit. I think he got criminal charges on him too. And they were interviewing all these people. One dude was like a millionaire 1 minute and then broke the next. Like he was just like overnight. Can you imagine being a millionaire and then just broke like, you know, like less than 24 hours
you can't control, like,
well, not just you can't control, but some dude on YouTube is goosing you to do it and he's the one benefiting. Like I don't understand it enough to explain that. And I saw this documentary a while ago and they were getting the guy on criminal charges too.
Wow.
Like it was like a whole thing. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I don't remember the name of this documentary.
Scientology is simple, E. You just need to go clear. You're actually, I know. I understand what Scientology is. Imagine the casualties if Shane made self-help vids, says Trevor Bruce.
Dude.
People would kill themselves, Shane.
A lot of them, man.
Shane's Lego video is full of false info, says Josh. What Lego video?
I don't know what he's talking about. I didn't
I
do
don't
a
either.
Lego video. Oh, I was talking last night about Legos. Like they're making Lego Crocs that are $150 and they look like giant bricks on your feet.
Oh, like, okay, Crocs, like shoes, yeah.
Yeah. But they literally look like some fucking Ronald McDonald. If you could take a Ronald McDonald shoe and make it into a Lego brick, that's what it looks like.
I don't want one of those. I mean, I do my best not to put my feet near Legos, you know. Why would I? Used carsman sales. Shane Davis 2026. Yeah, I heard him say that, Hiroshima.
What did I say? Used car salesman. Used car salesman. Sorry, man. It's been a long day.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. I was up real early, so but
fine. Don't listen to these guys.
Yeah, fuck these.
Yeah, just say fuck you. Shane's stupid Japanese porn video was in Lego. Hiroshima Taro says, I don't know what these people are talking about with you.
Yeah, Lego porn, man. It's a thing. Oh no, the video I played last night about that they used Legos to tell the story about Japanese porn. Never mind. Go ahead, hit play.
All right, let's listen to Eric again.
Till you actually go out there and do that, and I want to say that I have to give a big shout out to my audience, the guys that have followed the Rippaverse, that have kept up with the Rippaverse, that really let me know that, look, man, you're not doing this content creation thing as something that you're relying upon. You got to act like a better professional. And then once I did that, the amount of opportunities that opened up for me has just been, godsend. And I am so thankful for that. And
this is a weird video.
No, that's a self-help line. And then he's about to follow it up, and for $19.99 and 6 DVDs, I can help you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean,
he started acting like a better professional.
He's gonna have the better professional book. It's going to be a thing. I mean, and I don't even know, like, what in the fuck does that mean, by the way? Like, the way he uses it.
Yeah.
Better professional. Okay. All right.
Yeah, what does Eric mean by being a professional? Like, Eric, you use AI and ghostwriters to allegedly write your scripts, and then you help some people in a warehouse fold cardboard and put it in the mail.
So let me use this against him, but you'll get it. So there's professional. What was it to be in comics? You have to be 2 out of 3 things. What was it? Fast, talented,
Nice.
and friendly.
Friendly.
Yeah. So you have to be 2 out of 3 of those things.
I
And
was
you
all
would be
3.
all 3. Yeah. Some of us, shoot for the stars. But you can't be just one of those things and make it, right? And
Right.
he talks about professionalism all the time, but like all of those 3 are, you get past the attitude, it basically is professional quality. Like the professional, it's weird. In at least the time I was getting in comics and working in comics, usually people like use the word professional having to do with the actual quality of work. I mean, they'll say professional attitude, but that don't mean anybody's hiring him. I mean,
Right, yeah.
Yeah. And somehow I almost said something. He's rigged this word up. He's rigged this word up to combat everybody. Well, you ain't being professional. It's like in the world of comics, professional, you could kiss ass and smile all you want. You ain't really getting anywhere in comics. Exactly. I mean, that only gets you so far. That might get you your first gig, and that's it. If that.
Well, I always used to say, like, I'm really working on getting faster because I want to become an asshole.
Yeah.
And I did get fast enough to be an asshole. So I want to shout out to all the DC Comics editors who let me know. Yeah, I mean, that's correct. Like, Eric does believe. I'm trying to find your boy Zach's kind of a post on this, which is great. But Eric thinks that being professional in comics just means not being mean to Eric.
Yeah. Because I don't know if anybody understands what I don't even sure he understands, and I don't think he ever wants to land what the qualifiers are for professional because there's so much utility in it, right? Because he's so vague about this term, but he says it like it's like scripture, and people just ain't doing it. But then he never really explains what that means or means to him. And that way it's just this like slippery snake that you can never catch him on. It's like you can never go, but Eric, you don't know what it means because he never really commits to it. I still don't know what his definition of professionalism is, but I don't really care either. Maybe he has said it. I just don't really care. I mean,
I think it just means being really nice and timely. Getting your stuff done in a timely way. Like, it's a really weird attitude about comics when you can't make comics. Your comics are terrible. But you can succeed in comics, and you never know. You don't know the opportunities that are out there for you until you act professional.
Yeah, but then he also will take it, he'll turn it about, against it. Won't even be about comics. It'll be about fucking YouTubing or kissing his ass, kind of like what Zach said. Professional is kissing his ass.
Yeah,
and so it's like I mean, like, this dude was never a professional YouTuber in that. In his rule of being a professional creator on YouTube, all his friends are breaking the rule. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like a fucking weapon he can just grab whenever he wants as a gotcha. Oh, you're not being professional. Why? Oh, because see, if you're being professional, you know why you're not being professional. Yeah, but what do you mean by not being professional? See, that tells me you unprofessional that you even ask. Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, man? I still don't know what the fuck you're saying. And you're that honestly gets my goat with him. People are like, why do you hate Eric so much? It's like, I just hate to hear him say that. I really don't hate Eric. I just hate to hear his stupid Eric lectures.
I do hate Eric. He is a fucking idiot and a fool. And I hate him. I can't wait till he goes out of business. I hate him. I think he's like a bad person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do. I think I do like hate Eric. Now, hating Eric doesn't mean that all I do is think about Eric. I don't think about Eric when I'm not doing Trashcast. You guys, if you're watching my live streams when I'm drawing, you know that it's almost impossible to get me to talk about Eric outside of the context of Trashcast or the occasional Twitter post. I hate thinking about this guy, but just because, just because of that, just because that, in real life, I'm not seething about Eric all the time, doesn't mean that I don't hate him. I do, with a passion. I really do hate Eric. Anyway, Shane, I just wanted to clarify that.
Yeah.
Shane, I wanted to clarify that I hate Eric for people who might go, well, Ethan doesn't hate him. He's just criticizing him. No, really do hate him. Let me see. More than Gail Simone, says the Patriarch. I don't have any feelings about Gail Simone. Really, I mean, it would take a lot to get me to feel something about Gail Simone. I just kind of go, yeah, she is a bitch, but I don't,
You know what's weird? I don't know if I've ever read one of her books.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people, you could look at the sales chart and most people are like that. I think maybe I read her first issue of the new X-Men stuff. Maybe. But I think
Did you recently? That
well,
was
no,
that
maybe that was like half a year ago or a year ago. I think, and I don't even think I finished it. I think I put it down I don't know, 10 pages into it. Like a place where you normally wouldn't put a book down. It was not great.
Yeah. All right, let me get back to Eric here. Let's go.
It's not easy, obviously, coming from that space of commentary and everything, and moving to a more professional level as an owner of a multi-million-dollar company. It's you have to live your life differently, and obviously, I've been humbled by both doing that, and yes, me becoming a father had a lot to do with it as well.
He just does the same shit over and over.
So why
the best thing
drag
that
the
I
kid?
did,
Okay,
that I had made, obviously, in cinema.
He brings the kid into it, but he was saying this before the kid. What's the kid got to do with this?
Well, I mean, he says that the kid really changed his attitude about people being mean to him on the internet. You know, it made him more definitively sure that people being mean to him on the internet are dickheads. And they shouldn't do that. And if you're going to be professional and move differently, you should not be critical of Eric. I think that's what he means. And his kid taught him that, by the way. Because at first he was cool with it, but then at first, people who were detracting him, he was cool with it, and he said much love to them and shout out to them.
All right. So when this baby popped out,
yeah,
and I'm not really talking about his baby. Let me be as vague as hell about this. Okay, you're a black YouTuber. Your child opens his eyes for the first time and looks at you, and you go, I shouldn't have been talking shit about Batwoman.
Yeah.
I'm missing that part. That just doesn't even add up. That scenario just makes zero sense. Oh my God.
Says he's pretending to have gained some wisdom because he didn't gain any money. So here's the thing, Shane. If you don't gain any money, you can pretend that
enlightenment. He got enlightenment out of his comic venture. Fuck that.
He got enlightenment and 50,000 extra copies of Isom #1.
Yeah. And next he's going to say all the people he met at the cons, it was worth it. All the millions he lost. He got to meet all the friends he made on the way.
And it was worth it for that reason.
Is he at the saving face level of this? I don't know. I'm just talking on my ass, but are we listening to the I'm trying to save face? The
hope of it all.
Yeah, I'm just bullshitting here. I don't fucking know or really care, but I'm just saying these are weird fucking things this guy's, repeating about fatherhood and being a professional. Who the fuck thinks you're a professional? Seriously,
nobody does. Nobody thinks he should be thanking the fans because the fans, 90% of them left him high and dry after giving him a whole lot of money. So
I've been
abandoned by the fans.
I've had people call me a comic book professional, and I've had people ask me what I do for a living, and I don't go, I'm a comic book professional. Half the time I don't even tell them what I do because they're gonna want me to draw some free shit. But I just don't understand this trying to redefine himself constantly to a camera that he's a professional. Who does that? Usually if you want somebody to know you're a musician, you just you sing a good song. They're like, oh fuck, he's a musician. So you want somebody to know you're an artist, you just perform, you do whatever it is that you're an artist of,
Yeah.
But to say I'm a professional, it's wouldn't you don't get to decide that. Other people decide that. That's a weird thing. Am I going off the deep end here with this? Who the fuck does that? Who says I'm a professional?
Eric does, of a multi-million-dollar business, over and over and over and over and over again. He says the same shit over and over. That's why Zach thinks he has autism. He's like, I think you're autistic. And I think he might be on the spectrum a little bit. The way he repeats the same canned phrases over and like people don't do that normally. So it's weird. All right, hold on. Back to Eric.
Advised by everyone around me to do that, because this next step that we're going to take here is just it's something that I know people are stoked on, or going to be stoked on when they see that. But there's a big reason why. And by the way, I'm almost 4 minutes into the video, and I'm just not saying this, but we are now moving to a pre-order solicitation format, like you expect from publishers. Definitely, if you worked at bookstores and retail.
Is it possible that Eric is mostly bullshitting this, and what he's doing is he's giving he's like, and by the way, we're moving to a mostly solicitation format. Is it possible that Eric is kind of creating a reason for himself to take the price counter down, or the sales counter down, of all of his lives or crowdfunds?
Yeah.
Without losing face.
Well, that chart doesn't look good. The more books he's putting out, they hit that chart and the barometer goes like it takes a hit every time. Like in the comic world, the editors call that standard attrition, except it usually stops at some point, or they quit making the book, or reboot or something. Like his is different. And he's taken a hit, unlike the normal comic book industry. This is a good parallel, Ethan. Unlike the normal comic book industry, they usually have his last book before he's selling them the next issue of whatever, right? The next issue of. Well, now, according to what he's going to say here, don't be worried. You might be ordering issue 3 before you got issue 1. And I am afraid somebody in his camp says, Eric, they're dropping off every issue you hand them. We're going, you know what? Comics, they don't have this drop off. You want to know why? Because they're ordering issue 3 before they ordered issue 1, or before they bred issue 1. So why don't we do that? And maybe the drop off will be less, because you get it. You know, like they can't get the bad taste in their mouth yet as they're ordering the 3rd issue.
Comic Book One says Eric is buying Antarctic Press from Joe Dunn.
Why?
Because oh man, that's so funny.
Why? What does Antarctic Press have to offer? Like I'm missing that. Like, can somebody tell me, like, why would anybody buy Antarctic Press?
So if he were buying Antarctic Press, he would already have a film or a well, yeah, what does Antarctic Press did have a distribution deal with Diamond, but they don't anymore because Diamond doesn't
exist, and Diamond is owing everybody inventory and fucking money. Like, I mean, there's nothing. The people at Diamond are fucked. The people that were in deals with Diamond are fucked. Like, unless let's say,
does he want Warrior Nun? I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure at all, man. I can see him making that deal, but yeah, like I'd be sitting there saying, what the hell am I buying this for? What am I getting it for? What do I get for this?
Well, I heard somebody, maybe it was Comic Book One, say like, well, so and so selling Antarctic Press. I did see that posted somewhere on Twitter.
Is that
I don't
true?
know. No, I'm like, what is it outside of a few properties? And I guess that Warrior Nun thing did go somewhere. I'm like, what the fuck do they own?
Yeah, like what exactly would you buy Antarctic Press for? Like, I don't know if it's true. Anyway, Comic Book One, it's a neat theory. I can't imagine Eric being that stupid. I mean, I can't. But maybe it's possible.
You know how this goes. Separating merchandise from books, getting out more books because of that higher volume. People are going to be working extremely hard on their individual projects, right? And there's going to be a lot of work coming out. And a lot of that stuff is going to really start to kick in. If you notice some of the release dates of the 3 books that we recently announced, that's part.
Yeah, he's got 3 books out right now that he recently announced. And yeah, like this is, let me just take a look. First of all, his hardcover book, The Rippaverse Way, How to Build a Creative Business, The Rippaverse Way. Shane, 328 copies sold. $12,700 he's made from this book. That's not good. Here we go. Rippaverse solicitations. Pre-order now. And yeah, this is the first time where there is not a counter that lets you know how much money that they've raised so far.
I saw him brag the other day when he dropped all 3. He went from bragging, we just made $100,000 to $200,000. Like I saw that, and look, maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But at like once you start taking that counter off, I don't think that type. Like I don't think you're talking like that anymore. Like I mean, that'd be like, I don't know. Like why? Yeah. It's like you're almost building a false hype. You might be fucking lying. I mean, I don't know. I'm not saying you are, but it's like I go, well, why are you bragging about these numbers all of a sudden the same time that you just got rid of the counter? Like what? And I mean, all of this is a big optics thing. You know, him saying we got a bunch of new things coming around. Look, he may or may not. I really don't care. But it smells of the same NDA hype he does. You know, oh, about the NDA. You know, it's like the same hype tactic, but maybe the NDA shit's ran its course, and now he's just like, we got something real big in the horizon. And I've seen publishers do this. I've seen Dan do it. I've seen, you know, Joe Quesada, Bill James, people do that. You know, we got this next big Marvel event, really, and then after and say that it gets announced, then next month it's the next big new Marvel event. How is that possible? How do you have the next big Marvel thing constantly? It's just a false hype.
Well, you want to appear successful.
Yeah,
you have to, because I mean, if Eric let people know how bad it really was, you know, I think that wouldn't be good. So he's got to be like, oh, you guys aren't going to believe it, and thank you for supporting me, which is sarcastic, I think, in a way. And then he launches 3 comic books at the same time, big comic books for Eric, that should have their own kind of crowdfunding window and their own hype around them, like Alpha Core number 3, which is one of his most popular series by sales numbers. Salvage Lethal Force, that's his retarded detective book that I think Bart Sears is drawing.
Still?
Oh no, I think so. And then Sawarsi, which I think Kana White is drawing.
Yeah.
So it
seemed like those would be books with counters. Like those seem like they have like a good talent pool to put out there, but they're also cannibalizing one another. Like I you know, a little bit. Like, look, I mean, maybe he's doing better than ever, like he says. I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
Yes, you do. You have tons of clues. You have his sales. You have his transparency in sales for the last like 3 years. So you can see he's not doing
well, now that disappeared, maybe his stock just went up. You know what I mean? Like, according to him, you know, he magically went to selling, you know, $200,000-$300,000 a day, you know, just by that counter disappearing. That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know,
people really appreciate not knowing how much the book is earning.
And if you're taking away the counter, why are you talking about how many books you sold? Like, that's, you're kind of, dude, get to his pre-order thing here. It's confusing as fuck. Like, you got to hear it.
All right, here we go.
Part of this new format in the middle of this year, and that's in line with some things that we've been cooking up and that really start to get active in the middle of this year. So stay tuned, guys, because I'm trying to tell you, it's big step. Let's say that. I'm not going to over exaggerate, but it is a big step. It's something that you guys have wanted from us. I'm really excited about it, and I cannot wait till I can just finally let you guys know what we've all been cooking here at the Rippaverse. Well, first,
what in the world do people want from him? What does he think that people want from us? That's what you want from us? To go away?
That's just a normal sales slogan thing. Like a hardware company's commercial is going to say the same thing. You know, a plumber, electrician. It doesn't fucking matter. It's like textbook commercial 101. But most people use these type of words whenever they're trying to sell a service, not a entertainment product, which is interesting because it's like, who told you to say that?
White Guy McGee says transparency to hiding. How is this not a rug pull? Yeah, it is. All right, here we go.
First and foremost, thank you so much. By the way, thanks to everybody. I mean, today was easily we might be closing on $200,000 day with launching Alpha Core 3, Salvage, Lethal Force, and Saoirse number 1 for pre-order. So thank you guys so much. I cannot thank you enough. And just wait. Trust me on this one. Just wait.
Smug. Trust me on this and just wait. I don't trust you. What are you doing? What's the matter with you?
I mean, maybe he sold this shit off and we're all going to be like, haha, you're not getting a so-and-so movie deal. And like, I'm like, I guess I'm not, you know, I don't know. I mean, Eric could sell all this shit to Spielberg. I really wouldn't give a shit. Like, cause I know it'd never get made. Like,
Why not?
I mean, cause it'd never get made. Like,
Why?
that's why, because it sucks.
There you go.
I mean, like, that's the thing. People sell things. People don't know this, but there's like tons of comic guys that sell. They have like, I don't know, like development hell projects. Like they're just optioned, and they've been optioned like almost fucking 30 years, and they never get turned into anything. You know, I've known people that have sold comics to Cameron and stuff, and they never get turned into anything. He just buys, people just buy some shit up and forget about it. You know, they buy the rights flat out. Doesn't mean anything. You know, it's like, Grant's a great writer and everything, but Grant's chased Hollywood a lot, and Grant's only had a few things happen in Hollywood. You know, like a lot of people spend most of their careers chasing Hollywood and then never go anywhere.
How mad do you think he is that Mark Miller can get a meeting in any room that he wants to about making a new movie?
Yeah, probably.
Mark Miller was his student apprentice, you know, and he went on to be bigger than the master, as it were.
Yeah. Probably drives him a little crazy, you know, because I mean, Grant loves. I mean, look, Grant likes comics and everything, but he's done a lot of. You know, I think indie projects thinking they would have some entertainment legs, you know, like a lot of those guys do. I mean, you know, that's half the reason they do the indie projects sometimes. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying it that way, but I don't know, man. That's Jimmy Palmiotti's another one that chased a lot of Hollywood stuff. Even his imprint's called Paper Films.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's, you know, but, and not knocking it, but I mean, that doesn't, I don't know if that's, I wouldn't want to say that's my barometer of success. I just, because it might not even, well, no, chasing it, like getting optioned. Like if I got optioned for something tomorrow, I mean, I guess I would say it just to get speculators to buy a comic, but like that doesn't ever mean there's a movie. That doesn't mean there's a TV show. That doesn't mean anything. It just means like I cashed a check for so many amount of years for them to hold the rights to make it. Doesn't mean that shit's ever gonna. It's Mickey Mouse. Yeah, maybe there could be potentially a movie. Maybe. I don't know. People get hyped up on that shit. It's way too much, I think. That's just me.
I mean, listen, Max Visaggio's TV show got made. At least 2 episodes did.
Yeah.
That's cool. I guess like that's pretty cool.
Yeah. How many GoFundMe's does Mags have just to pay the rent?
Many. Even Swarsay is pronounced super saturated, says Urashima Ataru. Eric isn't autistic. Eric is black, says White Guy McGee. Wow. Eric is
Can black people be? Can they be both? I mean, can he be black and autistic?
Of course. Let me see. Becoming a father has really improved my business acumen, says Urashima Ataru. Yeah, I guess.
Do you think he keeps bringing that kid up just to get more support? Because I still don't understand how that kid fit into this, like at all, like in what he just said. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, the kid, I think so. I think he kind of uses it as a shield a little bit. Being a father, having a baby. I think it prevents some criticism of him. But anyway, Shane Davis, this is it. Let me read. Oh, I read all the super chats. We're good. Hey, I want to thank everybody for being with us tonight. Oh, Shane Davis, his devices are not connected anyway. Wait, here he is. He's back.
I'm back.
I want to thank everybody for being here tonight. I appreciate you guys a lot. I appreciate you. I appreciate y'all bitch ass. But thank you. It's time to go to sleep. It's time to wake up tomorrow to do more draw streams for you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I hope you're there. Shane Davis, what do you got to promote? What are you up to?
I got a video dropping either tonight or early in the morning about anatomic books, but I'm gonna be doing a second chance for Rex 3. And we will be doing that, I think, the weekend of the 22nd, whatever weekend. So 21st, 22nd, something like that. We'll be launching that campaign. It will be the King Kong versus 232 cover, and we'll have a mange glass and some other good stuff in that campaign. So look forward to that. And wrapping up Rex 3, wanting to get that off to the printer.
Beautiful. All right, guys. Thank you. Have a great night. We'll see you again tomorrow for a drama stream, and then also another Trashcast. Take good care. Bye-bye. Bye.
I feel like shit.
Monday, happy days. Wednesday, happy days. It's just one of those happy days. The weekend comes, let's not go home. It's just one of those days where you don't want to wake up. Everything is everybody sucks. You don't really know why, but you want to justify ripping someone's head off. No human contact, and if you interact, your life is on contract. Your best bet, just knock it off, you scum bucket. It's just one of those days. It's just one of those happy days. It's just one of those happy days. It's just one of those happy days. The weekend comes, let's not go home. Ready to make stays. It's just one of those days. Feeling like a freight train. First one to complain, leaves with the blood stain. Damn right, I'm a maniac. You better shoot, cause I'm fucking up your program. And if you're stuck up, you just locked up. Next in line to get fucked up. Your best bet is to stay away, motherfucker. It's just
I'm losing my cool.
it's all about happy days. It's just one of those happy days. It's just one of those happy days. The weekend comes, let's not go home. Ready to make stays.
Feel like shit. My suggestion is to keep your distance. 'Cause right now I'm dangerous. Right now I'm dangerous.
Something's happening to the bonds.
And my day keeps going this way and this way.
I'm gonna pop you one so you'll stop playing games.
Give me something great. Give me something great. I hope you know I'm like a chainsaw. A chainsaw. A motherfucking chainsaw.
What?
So come and get it.
What we got here is a case of mistaken identity, you know? See, now this here is
not Robert.